close. Yeah, wish we could stay here forever. Each day you keep getting better. Gotta love you close, and I need you close. I need you close. Yeah, na 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 na. Every day, look away. Na 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 na. Every day, look away. We could be good friends. We could be good friends. We could be good friends. We could be good friends, yeah. We could be good friends. 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 We could be good friends, yeah. We could be good friends. We could be good friends, yeah. Each time you leave me, it's harder. Feels like I'm stuck underwater. Can't hold my breath. Can't hold my breath. Don't know what's there. No. Na, 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 na.
Hey, everybody, give me a 2 really quick if you can hear me in the chat. Again, give me a 2 really quick if you can hear me in the chat today. We are going to have a laid back, chill chat, and I want to know exactly where you guys are in your journey, just period. What issues are you having? What things are you dealing with? And when you sign on to social media, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you searching for? Right? Are you looking for entertainment? Are you looking for answers to certain questions? What are you looking for when you sign on to social media? And welcome everybody. As you are in here listening to the sound of my voice, can you please let me know if whether or not you are new to my channel or not? Like, how long have you been subscribed here? How long have you been a subscriber here to my channel? All right. What brought you over here? And do you plan on sticking around? Because today, again, I want us to have a really, really chill, good, laid back conversation. So I really, really hope that everybody is really, really open to learning, right? I really hope everybody is open to learning. So, um, today I have a whole lot going on, right? In a good way. I have a whole lot going on. The video that was posted today, give me a 5 if you saw the video that was posted less than like 2 hours ago. Let me know if in the chat really quick if whether or not you seen that video. Before I keep talking, the very next video that I plan on uploading is on cradle cap and how cradle cap is one of the main things that offsets the hair growth cycle to be thrown off, right? Starts at a very young age. So I have a question for you. Well, before I start talking about cradle cap, give me a 3 if you know what cradle cap is. Because if you don't even know what cradle cap is, then we won't talk about it. Oh, you've been here since 2020, okay. Hey. Yeah, the best info. It totally makes sense scientifically. Listen. Oh, thank you. And the thing is, I want to bring information to you that you can go verify yourself. My dad used to always teach me, right? that anybody who comes to you to give you information should never be giving you information that you have never heard before. It should be confirmation for things that you've already always known in part, but just breaking it down in pieces. And nobody, unless your mother is unless your mother is one of the team natural people, nobody was born or raised with their mama wetting their hair and putting a bunch of conditioner in it. Like nobody was raised like that, you know? So these are things that I really want us all to think about. Can you do a video on the dangers of locks? I already have a video on locks. So for everybody that's listening to the sound of my voice right now, y'all, most of the time, almost any video topic that y'all can think about, I already have a video for it. Do me a favor, if you listening to the sound of my voice, if you listen to the sound of my voice right now, just like randomly type in something like avocado oil or some team natural hack or something. Just throw it out there in the chat just to see whether or not I already have a video. I'm willing to bet money I already have it. Well, yeah, don't worry about that. Don't be trying to write while you driving now. Don't be trying to write while you driving. Okay, so cradle cap, I am going to once we get off of this live, so later on, once we get off of here and stuff and I make the thumbnail, then we will I'm gonna go ahead and post the video on cradle cap. So you guys are getting 3 videos today. The video that went up earlier, this live, and then another one. Right. And one of the main reasons that you guys are getting all of this content, a lot of these videos were filmed years ago. Like the video that went up this morning was filmed 6 years ago. The video that's gonna be posted when I'm off of here was filmed about probably about a year ago. Probably about a year ago because we just got into this place. But I just want y'all to know that everything that I'm saying now, I've been saying for a very long time. Newer follower who just started natural hair school. Just started natural hair school. What's natural hair school? And loving your content because it's really helping me fully understand the science of hair. I'm not being smart. What is natural hair school? Is that like different from cosmetology school? Because it's not, there's no natural state board. What do you mean? Apple cider vinegar. I have a video on apple cider vinegar. Can't stand apple cider vinegar in the hair. Love apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is great to make vegan buttermilk. Like if you take apple cider vinegar and put it inside of like almond milk or walnut milk or any type of plant-based milk with apple cider vinegar in it, it is amazing. It curdles it. It turns it into buttermilk. Vegan buttermilk. It's freaking amazing. Yes, I have a video on apple cider vinegar. I have a video on onion juice. Yes, I do. I do. Literally every video y'all can think of, every team natural hack that's around, have a video on. But I have a question for you. And this is not a rhetorical question. I need everybody to listen to the sound of my voice to do 2 things. Answer this question and give this video a thumbs up. When you give this video a thumbs up, it sends it out in the algorithm. Right now, YouTube is not sending my video out to nobody. That's just how it get down. The computer that runs YouTube not sending my video out to nobody, and it's not gonna send it out to nobody unless you give it a thumbs up. So give it a thumbs up real quick. It's free. It don't cost you nothing, right? I have a video on co-washing. I just made a video on co-washing. I'm telling you, everything that y'all are typing into the chat, type it in YouTube, co-wash it, and then put send out behind it, a video will pop up. Apple cider vinegar, put the word send out behind it, a video will pop up. Aloe, aloe, put send out behind it, a video gonna pop up. Midnight clay, put send out behind it, a video gonna pop up. Like I have been doing this for years, y'all. Years. Listen, if you don't co-wash your ass, don't co-wash your hair. That's how I know you OG. Thumbs up. Thank you guys. In Tennessee, the state approved a separate section of cosmetology program, which is just focused on natural hair care. It's 300 hours instead of 1,500 hours, but we can't do chemical processes. So but then that's not natural hairstyling school. That's just a regular hairstylist license. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not being rude to you, but it's not separated like, oh, natural hair. Cosmetology does not recognize n- team natural rhetoric. It doesn't. So in the state of Nevada, there are two separate licenses. There's a hairstyler's license, which is what you're talking about. That's a hairstyler's license. And then you have a cosmetology license. With a cosmetology license, you are licensed to touch everything from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I can do your hair, your nails. I can give you skin extractions and wax and all of that stuff. Everything the esthetician does, everything done in a hair salon, a licensed cosmetologist is licensed to do. As a licensed hairstylist, you are only licensed to do just that style hair. That's it. So all of the processes that require hair styling, like all of that, that's why it's a difference. Like when I was in cosmetology school, I had to get 1,800 hours. So, and I'm not being disrespectful, but 1,800 hours versus 300 hours is a huge brim. So that's why I'm really, really glad that you brought this up, because on my channel I say this all the time. That it's a difference between a licensed hairstylist and a licensed cosmetologist. It's a huge difference. Huge, huge. And you can see it right here, 300 hours versus 1,500 hours. That is a huge, huge gap. So what are they teaching that's making it from? Okay, listen to what I'm saying. A hairstylist is exactly what it sounds like. They're only styling your hair. So I'm so glad you brought this up. Thank you so much. Right? I know you're not offended, boo. I know you're not offended. It's because you're a professional. There's nothing you can be offended about. You in school. You know I ain't lying. So this is why I'm constantly telling y'all to learn the science of hair, because a licensed hairstylist and a licensed cosmetologist are two completely different things. And most of y'all are going to licensed hairstylists thinking that you're going to a licensed cosmetologist. A licensed hairstylist cannot use chemicals in any way, shape, or form. A chemical, your keratin treatments, your any chemical whatsoever, they cannot use. In some states, a licensed hairstylist cannot shampoo hair. I don't know if it's like that. Is it like that in Tennessee, boo? If it's Is it like that in Tennessee? Can licensed hairstylists shampoo hair in Tennessee? Because in Nevada they cannot. In the state of Nevada they cannot. That's why with everybody like, oh my God, cosmetologists are lazy now. They don't shampoo hair. No, most of y'all are going to licensed hairstylists or licensed braiders, and licensed hairstylists and licensed braiders by law cannot shampoo hair. No, we can shampoo hair. Okay, so in their state, the hairstylists can shampoo hair. In the state of okay, no, I'm wrong. I was just looking it up as I was talking. In the state of Nevada, a licensed braider cannot shampoo hair. A licensed hairstylist just can't use chemicals, so she can't color your hair in any way, shape, or form. Even like a red, she can't give keratin treatments. Like any type of service that goes past a certain layer of the hair shaft, they can't do. For the most part, basically scientifically, a licensed hairstylist is only able to deal with the cuticle layer of the hair shaft. The cuticle layer is that very first layer. But then once they go into the cortex and the medulla of the hair shaft, they do not have enough education on the medulla of the hair shaft and all of the inner workings of the human body to be able to do color. Because for you to do color is more than your instructor getting in front of you, giving you a bowl and saying mix it like this. No, if in cosmetology school, when you go to cosmetology school, you spend a year in the classroom doing book work. And that's why it is 300 hours versus 1,500 hours. 300 hours versus 1,500 hours. Like, if you're a licensed cosmetologist, you're spending more than 300 hours in the classroom. You're spending way more than 300 hours in a classroom doing book work. As a licensed hairstylist, you are learning the basics of hairstyling. This is why when y'all come on my channel, y'all be like, oh, Sin, you telling us what to do with this, but what hairstyles? I am a cosmetologist. So I did not focus on hairstyling. Hairstyling and hair growth and hair care are two completely different avenues. And I'm so glad. That's why I'm so glad that Bree Vision came in here and said that, because you can, like, she made it very clear that a licensed cosmetologist and a licensed hairstylist are two completely different job descriptions. And most cosmetologists don't do a bunch of hairstyles, right? A licensed hairstylist goes to learn how to do the visual art form of hair, the vanity metric. I don't mean no disrespect, Bree Vision, but when you are going to school to be a licensed hairstylist, you're going to school to focus on the vanity metrics of hair, meaning how to make it look cute, not how to make it healthier, but how to make it look cute. You learn the mastery and the artistry of hairstyling. Hairstyling and cosmetology are two completely different avenues. But because for the last however many years, over a decade, well over a decade on social media, it's been like, oh, cosmetologists don't matter, hairstylists don't matter, and all of these different things. So nobody has ever been in a situation where they have to be forced to learn the difference or to know or understand the difference of a licensed hairstylist and a licensed cosmetologist. But there is a very, very big difference. The truth of the matter is, even though part of me is like, oh, I want to start a school, I just don't think that's really where my heart is at. I really don't think that that's where my heart is at. Like hand in hand combat with people. I've had enough conversations with women to last me the rest of my life. So I don't know if that's God's, if that, I don't think that's, well, you never know. So I'm not going to say. Yeah, so and the thing is, it's not that something is missing, right? It's the equivalent to like nursing programs, right? Some people never want to be an RN. There are some, I know women who are like, no, I don't want to be a RN. Like they have no desire to be an RN. Like, but it's different levels of nursing. I don't mean no disrespect. I do not know which one come first, but I know it's like a CNA and all of that. There are different levels of nursing, but a RN or a charge nurse, you're not gonna put her on the same category and the same level as a CNA, because they have two completely different levels of schooling. It's two completely different levels. And a lot of people don't know that because people don't respect the field of cosmetology. But the field of cosmetology goes, it goes basically like you have estheticians, right? And most estheticians, those are the ones who do like your waxing and all of that. And then you have braiders, right? You have braiders, and then braiders, I should probably put braiders first as it pertains to the licensing, because braiders have literally just got any form of licensing period within like the last, I'ma say probably like the last 15, 16 years, because before braiders didn't even have a license. Like, but braiders was like, oh, I want to get a license, but they didn't want to go to cosmetology school, which is, I don't see anything wrong with it, because I was in cosmetology school with a girl who had no desire to do any form of hair. All she wanted to do was braid, but still had to complete 1,800 hours to do it legally. So they created braiders license for people who don't want to go to school for a full 1,800 hours because all they want to do is braid. And there's nothing wrong with that. But see, the problem maintains or lies with the customer. Hear me out. When I say the problem lies with the customer, is because when you go see a braider, you want your braider to be a hairstylist and a cosmetologist too. And a braider is just a braider. And I don't mean a braider is just a braider like to minimize or anything, because to be honest with you, as a licensed cosmetologist, I think braiders should be the highest paid out of everybody that does hair. I'm sorry. A braider will sit there and put freaking 100 something braids in your hair and be standing on her feet for freaking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. You be having a nerve to rush. You're like, you tired of sitting there. And most people don't want to pay more than $150 for 200 braids in the head. It's freaking crazy. Braiders should be the highest paid out of everybody. And that's just my opinion as a professional cosmetologist, trichologist, and herbalist. I'm sorry. But anyway, um, after braider, then you have a trichologist. A trichologist is not licensed in any way, shape, or form, right? To like actually do your hair, style your hair, cut your hair. If your trichologist is doing your hair, your trichologist is also a hairstylist or a cosmetologist as well, because the trichology program does not give you enough training, longevity, or anything to even compare to a hairstylist. Like she just said, a hairstylist license is 300 hours. A trichology program, a couple of trichology programs I saw were like 2 weeks. So please don't think that because you went to a trichologist, you going to somebody who didn't spend years in school. Baby, no, it's a couple of weeks. All right. And then some programs, if they want to make them a little bit more expensive, the program they may extend it where instead of the trichology program being 2 weeks, it may be a month or 2 months. But that's just because they extended the program. That's it. That's all. And then from trichology, then you have a hairstylist. A hairstylist is only licensed to style your hair. That is it, to give you cute hairstyles. So your hairstylist can do weaves and your twisties, your updos, your hairstyles. But a hairstylist does not go to school to learn any of the scientific information about hair. This is why hairstyles are most of the things that cause the mechanical damage, because most hairstylists never went back to school to learn the science of hair. All a hairstylist is, and I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's just what my job description is as a hairstylist. As a hairstylist, it is not my job to know the science of your hair. As a hairstylist, it is not my job to know how to take your hair from alpha keratin to beta keratin. As a hairstylist, none of this is my job. My job is to style your hair. So they learn the parts of science about hair that cause you to know styling, but for the most part, is not really book work. For the most part, they working on mannequins and is hands-on stuff. 300 hours versus 1,500 hours is a lot. So you can do the mental math in your head and do a guesstimate of how much they're actually learning as a licensed hairstylist. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but as a licensed cosmetologist, right? As a licensed cosmetologist, it took me 1,800 hours to get mine. But as a licensed cosmetologist, I know how to take out the protein that lives in your hair and then put it back, close the cuticle. I know how to take your melanin out, put it back, close the cuticle. I know how to put different layers on top of your hair shaft depending on your porosity and things. Like there are just so many different layers to cosmetology, and then deeper, even deeper that you go once you get that license, right? And then we have dermatology. It's not a coincidence that cosmetology and dermatology sound alike, because I work hand in hand with multiple dermatologists. Okay. And a dermatologist is the person who, excuse me, once we get to those first couple of layers of skin that I'm licensed to address, once you get lower than that and you need something like a skin biopsy, as a licensed cosmetologist, I am not licensed or trained to cut your scalp open and take a sample. I'm not licensed to do that, right? So the thing that I would need to do is refer you to a dermatologist that could give you some blood work, right? They can give you some blood work. They can test your urine. They can see how your liver is working. They can test the oxygen levels in your blood. And all of this has to do with the way that you're growing hair, right? And then they give you a scalp biopsy, and then they can look at it and see if or what type of bacteria lives there. Then they'll write you a prescription to kill the bacteria, not to moisturize your scalp, but to kill the bacteria. And then you're supposed to have a healthy pattern and routine. When I was standing behind the chair, most of the dermatologists that I worked with these dermatologists because after they would treat their clients, they would tell them, okay, you need to have a healthy pattern. I'm going to refer you to this cosmetologist. Her name is Cynthia Smith. They didn't call me Sendal. Her name is Cynthia Smith. And she is a trichologist, cosmetologist, and herbalist, and she can help you with your routine as it pertains to this scalp disorder. And then she would get her prescription. And then when they came in for their appointment, the only shampoos or conditioners or outside products that I would allow my clients to bring me were the ones that were recommended by their dermatologist because I worked with their dermatologist. And then in conjunction with the dermatologist, me and the client would get a resolve and their hair would start growing back. I would reset their hair growth cycle. And then in a couple of months, they would go back in to see their dermatologist. The dermatologist would do another skin biopsy. And then they would bring me their results for their next appointment. And then boom, boom, bam, we good. That's how it goes. But social media has y'all like, okay, it's hairstylists versus braiders versus YouTubers versus dermatologists versus trichologists. No, we all work together. It's all one unit. It's all one unit. Just like in the hospital, you don't have the brain surgeons versus the respiratory surgeons versus the heart surgeons versus like what? No, it doesn't work like that. It's a hospital and they're all a part of the body. So a hairstylist, a braider, a cosmetologist, a dermatologist, a trichologist, an herbalist, we're all a part of the body. That's it. We're all a part of the body. So if you can understand the whole body in conjunction and understand how it works, then you won't be constantly running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Hey Sam, is it safe to use a leave-in conditioner with the silk protein design essentials? Listen, if it has protein in it, don't use it. Y'all don't have to ask that. I'm not being rude, but you don't have to ask that question. If you have low porosity hair and something says protein on the label, you don't use it. It's not rocket science, y'all. No, don't do it. If it says protein, no. Just keep going. Just keep going. Go look for another leave-in conditioner. They're 50 million. That's why I recommend Kenra to everybody because it's for all porosities. If it says protein on it, if it's promoted with protein on the label, it's not for you. If you have low porosity hair, it's very simple. See if you start a school. Oh. So if I start a school, it'll be an online school. I can't do humans in public for a while. Yeah, they teach us scalp and hair disorders, but definitely not in depth as cosmetologists would know. Yeah, I'm sure they like just grace over it a little bit, just so you'll know it when you see it. Seeing what I need to put on my hair to moisturize it after it's silk pressed or leave it with no chemicals. You don't need what the first everybody listen to the sound of my voice. If there's one word that I want you to kill in your mind, is moisture. Like y'all are all mind screwed by product lines. Your hair only absorbs moisture from the water you drink and from the environment. That's the only place that it receives it from. After I do a silk press, I don't care what they texture is, I don't care what they length is. All I use shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, heat protectant as I blow dry, and if and only if they have flyaways, if and only if they have flyaways, I use a half of a dime size amount of serum emulsified in my hands on their head. I wrap their head up and then put them under a cool dryer for 15 minutes. And I do not put anything else on their hair. And my clients don't put oil on their hair when they're at home. They let their natural sebum flow down their hair shaft. That is it, and that is all. That's it, and that's all. You do not need extra moisture. Y'all get that from online. There are no cosmetologists like me who are We need extra moisture. No. And if they are, they're a cosmetologist who folded or they're young. I can't believe that I'm able to say it, but I am now. I'll be 34 January, Lord, I don't know what my birthday is. July 20th. So listen, the Team Natural community has been around for 12 years. If you under 20, if you under 25, you don't know nothing about hair before Team Natural. You don't know nothing about nothing. And I'm just keeping it 100. If you under 20, actually, if you under 27, no, if you under 20, about 27, 28. If you under 27, 28, you know nothing about hair. Nothing prior to Team Natural. Your whole adult life has been Team Natural. Team Natural been out for 12 years. Yeah, braiders should be top paid. Sorry. See, I can remember you saying something about omega fatty acid. Can you remind us? Look at my ebook on the amino acids. I have an ebook on the amino acids that make up the hair shaft, and I explain everything in there. You can get that ebook, and it's in there. Thank you for that breakdown. You're right on time. That's my pleasure, boo. That's what I'm saying. How old are you? I don't know, jack squat. That's what I'm saying. I ain't being disrespectful, but just think about it. The Team Natural, it's been out at least 13. I'd be saying 12 years, but it's probably been at least like at least 13, 14. If you're 25, if you're 29 or under, girl, that's all you know. You don't know I love you, Crystal. You don't know nothing about nothing, girl. You've been able to buy liquor for 3 years. 3 years you've been able to buy liquor for 3 years, girl. That's what I'm saying. Team Natural been around for 12 years. All y'all know is wash and go. All y'all know is comb y'all hair out with conditioner. All y'all know is oil and grease and butters on the scalp. All y'all know is lock method. That's it. That's it. And it's okay. But in knowing that that's all that you know, we have to be open to learning new things. So the only thing I need to do is wash, condition, leave in, done, and dry. No grease, no oil. No, Nathan. No. You don't need all that bullshit. You don't need none of it. None of it. The when y'all oil butter liquid cream, the same chick who taught y'all the lock method also shows y'all a video of her going into a hair salon where the hairstylist she went to and used nothing but shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, heat protectant, and the serum. What are we talking about? It's not just me. That's the industry. What are we talking about? Even before Marcel's, I mean, before flat irons and stuff, when everybody was just using Marcel's, it was still the same thing. Let's like for real. What are we talking about? Like, and that's what I want us to really, really think about. These are things that I really want us to think about. And so so like I said, I want y'all to ask yourself a question, right? After Team Natural is done and over, because listen, baby, it's about to be over. It's not gonna last too much longer. I give it a good 3 years. 3 more years. Give y'all 3 more years of planting y'all hair, holding y'all head upside down. Cause there's only so many fruits and vegetables people can use. Right now, everybody using potatoes and banana juice and all types of stuff, right? Once we get through all of the vegetables, right? And all of the fruit. Once we get through everything and everybody gets done planting their hair, then what? What are we going to do? There's going to be nothing for anybody to do but to go back to the basics because energy is never created, is neither created nor destroyed. It's transferred from one entity to the next, from one source of energy to the next. So all that is about to happen, right, is we're just going to go back. There's going to be another cycle. History just keeps repeating itself, especially when nobody's creating anything of value. Team Natural never created anything of value that anybody can solidify and stick with. That's why it's a new product every other day. Like, people keep asking me, "Oh, Sam, will you comment on Beyonce?" I'm not commenting on Beyonce product, nothing. I'm not doing that no more. I love y'all to pieces, but I'm not commenting on Beyonce's product line. I'm just not doing it. I'm not sitting down and researching it. I'm not sitting down looking at the chemicals. I'm not sitting down looking at the ingredients. I'm not doing any of it, because at what point are we going to have our own minds? At what point are we going to stop being sheep? Like, at what point? Every time so that's what we're gonna do. Is that what YouTubers are gonna do? Every time somebody who has nothing to do with the hair industry creates a new product, the people who spend their life dedicating it to the science of the human body and hair have to then go and dissect product lines that are made by people who just randomly woke up one morning and was like, "I'm gonna make a hair product." No, I'm not doing it. I love y'all so much, but if y'all want to constantly go spend y'all money with people that y'all know give nothing, I love Beyonce's music. I do. Beyonce don't give a shit about hair. What are we talking about? Beyonce has dedicated her life to music and art and singing. And what are we talking about? This is about money. It's a money grab. You know why? Black women are the easiest women to make money off of, because it didn't take 2 days. It didn't take 24 hours before YouTube was full of review videos for Beyonce's product. I'm not gonna be a part of that. I'm not. I'm not gonna be a part of it. It's like running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Every time they do somebody drop a new product, your whole content plan gotta go up in smoke. And it's like, oh, Beyonce made a new product. Listen, if y'all want to go and keep playing around with these actors and singers that want to play in hair, then y'all go right ahead. But I'm not about to do it, because I'm about to be 34 years old. And since I was 19, I have studied and done nothing but hair. And I have studied nothing but the science of the human body since I was 19 years old. And I'm not breaking away and just like dissecting every money grab. I'm just not about to do it. I'm just not about to do it, big sexy. You know what I'm saying? Moderators, if any of your moderators are here, can you give me a 2, please? I love your channel. You are right, period. Thank you, baby. Thank you, saying I grew up on Blue Magic and Lester's Pink Oil. I never bought into the rice, water, potato, avocado. I prefer to eat it. It's over for me. Laugh out loud. My hair dried out when I was Team Natural curly. It didn't add up with the natural community. I was using moisturizers and it was still so dry. Yeah, that's because products don't moisturize your hair. The more products you put on your hair, the drier your hair is going to be. Think about it. This is common sense. If your hair only absorbs moisture from the environment and from what you drink, and you don't drink enough water, and you got all of these products on your hair, how exactly is your hair absorbing moisture? Because your hair doesn't, the human hair shaft does not hold any moisture within itself. Google it. You do not have to take my word for it. The human hair shaft does not hold any moisture within itself. And anything you put on top of the hair shaft can only absorb about 36% of it. You can Google it. I've been studying this since I was 19 years old. I know it off the back of my hand. 36%. So if you're layering products on top of the hair and your hair only absorbs moisture from the environment and what you drink, how is your hair going to be moisturized from you putting products on it? Please explain that to me. If your hair only absorbs moisture from the environment, how does putting a product that blocks the cuticle, how does that moisturize your hair? It doesn't. But you know what it does do? It creates a temporary illusion that requires you to chase this product, because while that product is on your hair, it creates slip. Y'all love that word. It creates slip. Your hair ain't supposed to be slippery. What the hell? That's just like if you in your house, right? If you have ceramic tiles on your floor, if your floor is slippery, that means it's not clean. If your floor is slippery, you gonna bust your ass. Your hair is not supposed to be slippery. That's not normal. But because Team Natural has been out for a while, and like I said, boo, the one that was in here, you 24. Team Natural been around for 12, 13 years. So you think hair is supposed to have slip. You think that your hair is supposed to be detangled with conditioner. You think oil goes on the scalp. Oil is meant to detangle and to cause slip, not conditioner. We don't use conditioner for slip. In the hair salon, the fastest way to make somebody's hair mat up. Listen, if I take out a weave, if you come in my shop for a weave take down, and I take out your braids, and then I take you to that damn shampoo bowl and I drench your hair with conditioner, your hair is going to be a matted mess. It's the first thing you learn in cosmetology school. You're not supposed to do that. You don't have to commit when it's in. It's a money grab. She only takes to her friends when she wants money. Yeah. But my thing is, I'm not saying anything bad about Beyonce. And as a black woman, I'm a black woman too, just in case nobody knows. You can't get mad. How can y'all get mad that people are nonstop peddling products to black women when all y'all do is cry about how y'all don't have products? So hell yeah, every time somebody want to create a business plan or something, every time somebody wants some extra money, they're going to sell black women products, because y'all always crying about nobody not making products for y'all. When Sally's has been, Sally's and Cosmoprof have been full of products that black women have been using for decades. So as black women, stop getting mad, and I ain't talking about you, Vicky. Like, stop getting mad and playing the victim. Like, oh, all of these brands keep making all of these products. Y'all have been begging for the products. Now they won't stop coming. So be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. And now y'all got it. Y'all have been begging, crying. Nobody cares about black women and our products. We don't see ourselves in the salon. So now they like, watch this. Watch this. Look, I got something else. Now move your hip like this one time. Now keep moving your hip like this. Stop. Got a new product. Think about it. Like, that's what's been going on. And y'all can't get mad. This is what y'all been asking for. So I'm not being rude, but I don't think that product lines are doing anything wrong. They're doing what you asked for. Y'all begged for products. Y'all cry. Y'all always crying. I feel ugly. I don't have products to make me feel beautiful. All the other girls from other races, they feel pretty. I don't feel pretty. They don't make black girls feel pretty. Now they're making y'all feel pretty nonstop. Tell me what to do with my own hair. Are you asking me to tell you what to do with your hair? I don't know what to. Using all of these oils just clogging myself up. I'm done playing in my hair. And y'all, get mannequins. From now on, get a mannequin. Y'all want to try out Beyonce's products? Get a mannequin with curly hair and try it out on the mannequin. Do that. But I'm not doing it. I am not a test dummy. The reason that most of y'all favorite YouTubers are done making videos is because they're sick of playing in their hair. It's not a long-term job that you can have. You'll be bald after a while. And as a licensed cosmetologist, I will teach y'all, but I am not a test dummy. I am not a mannequin. I will teach you things verbally. I'll show you visual representations by using my old content, but I'm not about to play in my hair on here with y'all, girl. Bees brand has rice. And listen, she has rice water and rose water in it. Beyonce's people have been searching the market and put it. Listen, y'all go right ahead. Y'all turn into rice nipple roses. I don't care. I have nothing to say. I immediately heard Sin's voice like, you don't need protein, especially if you have low porosity. It is so annoying, April. Beyonce, nothing. I don't want to. Nothing. I like Beyonce, and I don't have time for her bumblebees coming over here. I don't have time for her bumblebee members. I don't. So bumblebees, bugs, and and your rights into your nipples turn blue. I don't, or yellow like bees. Shit. Hey boo. Hey Valley. Y'all better listen to Seeing Straight Facts. Ooh. I see some books in the place. That means this is a guru member. If there are any people within the 7-day challenge in here, any gurus in here, then drop your book emojis, please. I'm gonna have a certain emoji coming for us really soon. We're gonna vote on it in the group later on tonight. I washed my 2-year-old's hair yesterday. I shampooed 2 times. I'm not sure, but it left her scalp dry. Y'all have to stop confusing normal scalp skin cell turnover with dry scalp. Every 28 days, the skin on your scalp is going to die, fall off, and then new skin is going to come up. Your daughter is fresh and new to this planet. Okay? She's 2 years old. And the normal hair growth cycle takes anywhere between 3 to 7 years. She has not completed one full hair growth cycle yet. And she's having a natural skin cell turnover cycle every 28 days. So you could have just saw her natural skin cell turnover cycle. It's normal to see flakes. It's normal to see flakes on your skin. Just like it's normal to see flakes on the bottom of your feet because your skin on the bottom of your feet dies off and you have to scrape it off. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm gonna have a video on the baby on cradle cap when we get off of here. So just watch that video and it'll break it down. That makes a lot of sense. I let my hair get damp from the shower in the morning, and I swear it feels softer and not dry. Yeah, sure did, but I know better now. Anyone else who want to be a taco bowl or a rice bowl, that's their business. And that's what I'm saying. Then, too, y'all stop finding people that's like, oh, I'm using Beyonce products. And they be like, you shouldn't do that. Stop. Listen, you are not going to stop nothing that Team Natural want to do by trying to argue with them, going on the blogs and getting in there and going back and forth. You're not going to do it. The way that, I'm sorry, but they're followers. And the only way that you can make a follower follow you is show better results than the people that they're following. That's the only thing that you can do. Within the 7-day challenge, we talk about it all the time in the group. Like, no, y'all do not go to these other outside groups, these team national groups, like, oh, follow Sin, she knows the way. No, do not do that. Because just like nobody had to talk y'all into coming into the 7-day challenge, I don't want nobody to talk them into coming over here. Don't try to talk nobody into nothing. My daddy used to always tell me that every tree bears its own fruit. So just let them see the fruit that you bear. And as they see the fruit that you bear, they're gonna ask, oh my God, your hair looks so good. What are you using? Nothing but shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner. That's it. You give them really what? And that's what you get. And yeah. And then keep it moving. You don't have to try to talk them into it because then they're going to start watching. And as their hair is still going through all of that, and as they still going through all of these processes, they're going to come and ask. And if they ask, you say, okay, I'm going to tell you this, but I'm not arguing with you. I'm not going back and forth with you. This is what I do. Try it, take it or leave it, and leave it there and keep it moving. That is how you cannot explain logic to an illogical mind. And I'm sorry, but people in the Team Natural community have illogical minds. You cannot explain logic to an illogical mind. You cannot. You can't. It's gonna make you crazy. Then you'll find yourself in this constant back and forth for what? If they want to swim in rice nipple juice, let them swim in rice nipple juice. I hope my sister really didn't spend 250 on me hairline. Listen, she probably did. She also bought the Revere blow dryer for $500. Yeah, and listen, everybody who has bought that blow dryer, they gonna look you in your face and be like, "Girl, please, I love this blow dryer. It's great." But they all are going to feel stupid as shit in a couple of years when it's like, "Attention, Revere blow dryer users. Are you dealing with massive scalp disorders?" And like, then everybody gonna be like, "Oh my God, look at what they did to us." Ain't nobody do nothing to y'all. Just like everybody crying now with the videos about Gina Curl. Everybody crying, look at my hair, look at what's going on with Gina Curl. Like, I don't feel bad for none of y'all. None of y'all, because I told y'all, everybody just crying about rice water. Look at my hair. I don't feel bad for it. None of y'all. You were all warned. So do your thug thizzle. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. Did my second wash with Olaplex for receive. We're 5. We're going to do 8 next week. And my hair scalp is really doing much better. But honey, my arms were sore and on the next day. Yeah, and after a while, you get used to it. I don't feel pretty. It's true though. I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. That's what y'all do all the time. Like, it's Black History Month, and in the history of my life, I never feel pretty because we don't have any products. Oh my God. Oh, I know our ancestors who got us over here would be, oh, I know. They were like, well, what? Oh, following a real hair process to see the difference. Your hair will take time. We always think our scalp is dry without giving our body time to recover what we were doing. Oh my God. You about to be a moderator. Where's my phone? Because that's the problem. And don't get mad at me when I say this. One of the most irritating things is when somebody is like, okay, Sin, I've been doing this for 3 days and my scalp feels really flaky. Okay, well, how long were you Team Natural? Oh, I was Team Natural for like 20 years. Like, my nigga, you are not about to change 20 years of damage in 3 days. They sold you dreams, giggles, and farts on YouTube for the last 12 years to make y'all believe that all y'all got to do is put a product in y'all hair and everything will be changed. No, that's why I'm so intensely, and that's why I've been so intense over this past decade here on my channel. Like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, because your hair shaft is not something that heals itself like your skin on your face. The skin on your face, you cut the skin on your face, is going to heal back up. Your hair is a fiber made of the same exact proteins as your nails are. So just like your nails, if you break a nail, your nail is not, I don't care what you put on it, the nail is not going to fuse back together and become one nail. It'll be glued together for a while, but eventually it's going to break. It will never fuse back together. And your hair is the same way. That is why it's important for you to have certain types of practices that allow you to make sure that your hair is able to remain strong, right? And what is the number one asset? The number one asset to keep the human hair shaft strong is sebum. But all y'all do is pack your hair full of products and cover y'all scalp with oils, so the sebum never makes it out. And the same people who cover their scalp and their hair shaft with oils and butters are the same people who scared of combs and brushes. Why are y'all scared of combs and brushes? Because every time you touch a comb or a brush, your hair breaks. Why? Because your hair shaft is weak. Why is your hair shaft weak? Because the thing that God made into your body to strengthen your hair shaft, you never allow to touch it because you're always greasing the scalp. So the waxy substance can't make it through the oil. And you always have layers of products on your hair shaft so the waxy substance can't cover it because the hair shaft is already covered in oil. That is why your hair is weak and for no other reason. But then we have the other women, all of the other women on the planet, every other race of woman on the planet, they don't cover their hair in oils and butters and they allow the natural sebum to coat their hair shaft and they can tie their hair in knots without breakage. It's common sense, man. But because we're so offended and because we're always looking for a fix, nobody can think. Nobody can think clearly. This is all common sense. You don't need to go to school to learn none of this. This is all common sense. Hey, I love you. Love my channel. Allow your scalp to produce its own naturalness. Please. And that's the thing, like y'all don't even allow y'all hair or y'all scalp to follow any of its patterns. The second you wash your hair, you fill your scalp back up with oils and butters. Your body never has the ability to do what God created it to do. Never. The second you wash it, you put oils back in it. And you put layers of oils and butters in it. You don't even just put a little. You put layers of it. Yes, Canberra products are for all porosities. Yes, they are for all porosities. Do you do pop-up shops? Nope, I am completely retired. I love y'all, but I am done. I cannot. Hi, 7-day challenge members. All of these books, because they've taken a book in the books. Why did you decide to leave the chair we meet? Or see, give me a 5 if y'all want me to give y'all the real answer. If y'all not sensitive, give me a 5 and I can like speak frank because I don't want to offend nobody. And I know a lot of y'all are new and a lot of y'all don't really like know me like that. So you could take it offensively, but okay. Just put the 5s on the screen so I can prove to people that. Okay. All right. So let me just give you a little bit of background first. And thank you guys so much for all the super chats. I promise I'm gonna get to your questions. I'm gonna get to your questions. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing nobody. Hold on. I just want to hold on. How did I stop doing here? What was the question? Okay, here we go. Okay. So I came into the hair industry at 19. I got my cosmetology license when I was 19 years old. And I've always wanted to focus on science. And then I went into a regular hair salon, like just regular hair salon, how it was other hairstylists, everybody got a station. And I literally only worked there for maybe the first 6 months of my career. The first 6 months of my career. This is at 19, fresh out of cosmetology school. The only clients I had were the ones that followed me out of cosmetology school, went straight out of cosmetology school, got a booth, and I was paying $180 a week. And the only reason it was so cheap is because it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I knew the owner. My parents knew the owner of the shop. Super nice shop, super bougie, but it was some bull. So I ended up leaving there, and right after that, I ended up going to studio salon. So off rip, my entire career, I have been working by myself in a private studio, independent contractor. Nobody has helped me build my clientele. Everything been off my back the whole time. But came into the industry super young, made a name for myself, and then social media, Instagram came along, made a name for myself, got to 100K on YouTube, blah blah blah. And of course, I set short-term goals or whatever, and one of my short-term goals was to be booked up for 4 months in advance. Got there, booked up for 4 months in advance, but it was nothing like what I actually wanted, because in the midst of me growing my my brand, Team Natural, happened, right? And even though Team Natural did not hurt my business, to be honest with you, Team Natural helped me make so much money. Team Natural is the reason why I got to 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube, because originally my content, I barely talked. Originally, all I did was post videos of women who were doing Team Natural stuff, that were coming in like, oh, it's been 2, 3 years. It's time for me to get my hair straight. Yes, because I got inches. And then I would straighten their hair and they would be bawling, crying because it would be see through and they would have to cut most of their hair off. That's how I started going viral. The wow and shock factor, seeing all of these thick, beautiful curls through the Team Natural movement. And then I straightened it and all of the hair is gone. So originally, when I got into the hair industry again, there was no Team Natural. The only thing that I really wanted to do was the actual core of cosmetology and what cosmetology actually is at its core, not what it's turned into to, not what it's turned into not what it's turned into, but what it was originally at its core about 13 years ago. Okay. So now, once I was in behind the chair, and it was so weird because I thought that once I was booked for 4 months in advance, and all of these people knew my name, and I had these product lines, and I'm being honest, like on YouTube, I was bringing in like 11,000 every month just off my YouTube views alone. That don't have nothing to do with my clients paying for their hair appointments, but I was having women being booked up for 8 months in advance and doing all of my booking online, right? Even, and I had to do booking online because if I wasn't doing booking online, women were calling me at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. You got anything for 4 o'clock? Mind you, in the midst of this, I'm married. I have 2 children, 2 little children at that, right? And I am at first, the Team Natural stuff wasn't a big deal because my regular clients, they already had their schedule and they were able to get in. But I found it being like I was the fix it girl. Like all that I would get was women who did Team Natural stuff for years, and then they would come in thinking that their hair was all long. I would cut it off, tell them the same stuff that I'm telling y'all, but then they would want to argue with me. But no, you're not supposed to do that. Or I would have clients, mind you, the videos that y'all that made it to YouTube were not the same women who irritated me enough for me to leave. Those were the women who made it to YouTube were the ones who made it so I stayed as long as I did. But I would have women come in like they would book an appointment. They would get there and be like, "Oh, okay, I'm ready to get my hair done, but you can't use that type of shampoo on my hair. I don't use shampoo like that. I made my own shampoo. So can you use this in my hair? And can you not use your regular conditioner? Here is my conditioner that I made with eggs. I swear to God, l- like more than I can count, at least 3 a day was coming in my studio smelling like rice water, apple cider vinegar. Like I had to sanitize my room, open the doors and stuff. Mind you, I'm in a studio suite, so it's like I got the funky apple cider vinegar nipple juice room. That's why I call it nipple juice all the time, because it's like excuse me, all of my clients were literally all of my new clients, and I had the majority of my, well, it was about 60-40, but the 40% just overshadowed everything. It was so stressful, and I had so many other opportunities, and I know that a lot of people not gonna understand where I'm coming from right now, but like don't think about it as it pertains for hair. Just think about it for you and what you do every day. So let's say whatever you do for a living, you have the ability to do it manually, and what I mean by manually, like doing it by hand and making. I'm gonna just throw a number out there. I'm not saying that this is the actual number, right? But doing it by hand, you like, okay, I'll make $100,000 a year doing it by hand, but I got to take yelling and arguing and going back and forth with people and all of this and all of that in person, and my energy is drained and all of that. Or I could do the same job, but without the hand to hand combat, without having my energy sucked, for about 500,000 a year. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stay taking that and getting your energy drained? for the 100,000, or are you gonna be like, you know what, I choose me plus I'm at 500 over here? What are you gonna do? Job A or job B? And I chose job B. That's what happened because I was going to work every day and going back and forth. Oh no, don't do that. Don't put raspberry juice in your hair. Don't do this. Like, and I know that like when I make videos like this, it's not a big deal because I'm at home and I'm choosing to get on here and make this video. Like right now, my hair is in a ponytail. I got on my husband boxer. I'm chilling. I'm drinking some juice. I'm chilling. It's my choice to get on here. And when I get tired of talking about it, I can be done with it. But when you booked up for 4 months in advance, it literally, my life was consumed with that. And I was done. I was done. I was done going back and forth. I was done arguing with it. And I don't regret the decision that I made because y'all are still dealing with it right now. And I quit almost 7 years ago. And y'all still going through the same exact thing that y'all was going through when I left, if not worse. So when people are like, "Oh, we need more stylists like y'all had us for." And again, if you under 28, 27, 28, you may not even know. Like the boo that's on here that's 24, you don't even know. Listen, this shit been going on for over 12 years. We left. How go back to your favorite Team Natural videos when Team Natural first started. The reason that the Team Natural gained popularity is by making professional cosmetologists out to be the bad guy. And it's been going on for over a decade. Did y'all think we was just gonna sit around and just keep trying to? No, pick us, not the YouTuber. Pick us. We said, I'm gonna make 500,000 over here anyway. I'm about to go. Y'all good. And I have the videos to prove it all across social media. About 2, 3 years ago, there were so many videos. Cosmetology school don't matter. Cosmetologists don't matter. I don't care. I'll go to a YouTuber. YouTubers do my hair 10 times better than any cosmetologist ever did. So that was a double-edged sword. Two things happened with that. Cosmetologists like me said, okay, well, y'all got it then. Peace out. And that's what I did. I said, oh, y'all don't need cosmetologists. We don't know what we talking about. We haters. We jealous. All right. Y'all got it. Y'all stick to y'all go ahead. And let's see where y'all gonna be at without us in about 5 to 6 years. And then this is where we are right now, here today. Y'all have been saying cosmetology school doesn't matter. Cosmetologists don't matter. Y'all been calling hairstylists and cosmetologists ratchet and calling us the problem for years. So they're gone. That's all. That's all that happened. And I think the main reason that I make videos like this is because I want us to have accountability. There are still amazing hairstylists and cosmetologists out there. They are, but give them their respect so they don't leave too, because they don't have to take it. They do not. When you have a cosmetology license, the only way that you make money is not standing behind a chair and doing hair. That's probably your entry level position of doing hair with a cosmetology license. So I hope that wasn't offensive. I love your channel, and as a stylist, I definitely implement a lot of what you teach. Cosmetology school only teaches you so much. We got to do our own research for sure. You have to keep educating yourself. Of course, that's just like when you a teacher or any field. That's with any field, any trade. You a mechanic, a chef, any trade. You once you get the license, you're only getting a license so you can file it on your taxes. So you can do it legally. But just because you went to school, got your degree, doesn't mean that you a master. That's why I can put master cosmetologist behind my name, because I never stopped going to school. I'm still a student now. That's the difference. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I don't do different. I never use different products for my daughter's hair than I did for my own. So the same products that I recommend for my hair, the same one that I do for kids. But watch the video after this where I'll talk about kids hair. Yeah, your classmates. Yeah, and let's see where your classmates' hair is in 10 years. Girl, listen. Love your tips. My tips love you. That didn't sound right. You know what I mean? My hair held, kiss blow dryer. It was 200. It worked just fine. Exactly. Y'all, girl, I ain't even going there. Y'all go ahead and buy that glory hole blow dryer if you want to. Since starting the 7-day challenge, my hair color has changed. It got darker and shiny. Listen, that's because we have closed up your cuticle and we've kept your cortex from losing melanin. That's what we've done. Girl, listen, I'm telling you what I know. Mm. If you're a part of the 7-day challenge, make sure you put books in front of your comments so we know. You need a comedy channel. I might be trying to be funny. Oh my god, thank you for the super sticker. I need to thank you for the super sticker. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys. Girl, you are my hair best friend. You just don't even know. I do know I'm your best friend. Girl, hey best friend. She been grow her hair out. What's 3 days? I've lost it. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. I've been talking. Great Sunday service going on now. Everything you are saying makes incredible sense. And that's what I'm saying. This is the thing. Anybody who is teaching you something that you can't verify, don't listen to them. I'm not telling you to listen to me. Everything that I say, you can go fact check. Everything. But don't just randomly type it in Google. Type it in Google and after it put .edu or .webmd. Fact check me. Read the articles. You're gonna have to read it though. You're gonna have to read it though. Fact check me, baby. Hey boo. How you doing, boo? I'm Asian, and in the Asian community, a lot of us believe Japanese have the best hair. I agree. And Japanese people wash their hair every night and blow dry before bed. Everything you say is true. Listen to me. Listen, let me say this. Let me say this. Hold on, let me drink water. Let me give you all your respect. In cosmetology school, I learned that Asian hair is the hardest hair to do. Period. Asian hair is so thick. It is so freaking thick. It makes no sense. So coloring Asian hair is so hard. Like somebody who can color Asian hair perfectly is a goat in hair color. Do you hear me? Because y'all hair is so thick and luscious. And I constantly try to tell people all the time, we don't have to compare like race, like, oh, this race is better and this race is better. No, we all can learn from each other because think about it. A black woman with the thickness, like a black woman with super thick long hair, when her hair is bone straight, and when an Asian woman's hair is bone straight, their hair looks exactly the same, right? So what I want y'all to understand is it's all about the way that you take care of your hair and the different patterns and routines that you follow. People with long hair, like Asian hair, their hair is not long because they don't wash it. What are we talking about? Not to mention, especially like the thing that most black people like to say is like, oh, well, the reason that you don't wash your hair because it take a long time for the sebum to get down the hair shaft. Well, let me ask you this: an Asian woman, or you brought up Japanese women or men. So a Japanese woman who has hair that's 30 inches, she's washing her hair every day, but her hair is still oily. Do you think that the oil just dripped down 30 inches in 24 hours, or do you think she combed it down? It's not a rhetorical question. I'm for real. It's not a rhetorical question. Do you think she combed it down Or do you think it just dripped down in 24 hours? But they're washing their hair every day because by the end of the day, their hair is full of oil. Do you think that a waxy substance, because sebum is still a waxy substance coming out of a Japanese person's follicle. So do you think a waxy substance traveled down 30 inches in 24 hours, or do you think they combed it down? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So when we're constantly talking about combs and brushes being bad, and we're constantly talking about black hair being weaker or so prone to breakage, let's go ahead and join that with the fact that most black girls don't comb their hair. Can we do that? Because it's not products that make your hair strong. It is the sebum that is coming from your scalp. I have a whole video on sebum. I'm gonna leave it in the link in the description box below. Sebum has so many different purposes, but if you are greasing and oiling the scalp and putting oil and butters on your hair, it never touches it. And that's why you can grow hair to your butt, but then you pick up a brush, it's gonna break off because it's weak. Because I don't care what product you get. I don't give a shit what Beyonce put in that bottle. It don't got nothing on the natural sebum that is coming from your scalp. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Nobody's ever able to make sense. They just talk out the side of their neck. Tim, thank you so much for saying that. And instead of us judging each other or pointing fingers and stuff, what we need to do is learn how to learn from each other. Learn how to learn from each other. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Just learn from it. Learn from each other. See different things. See different things that you see, okay, this group of women has really long hair. What are they doing that I'm not doing? And then do that. None of the women who have long hair are walking around with rice nipple juice on their hair. None of the women with hair today ass smell like ass sickles and pickle juice. Nobody. Just y'all. So your hair goes, you girl, pickles. Y'all pinky pickles. That's what I'm gonna start calling all y'all. P square, pinky pickles, because y'all looking like Pinky from Friday and smelling like pink pickles. Pinky pickles is what I'm about to start calling y'all. Got the PP girls. What is the 7-day program? How do you access it? I will go over it at the very end. That is crazy calling some girl. Listen, I remember oh my god, and I did hair in Vegas. I do hair in what? Vegas is a melting pot. I have some of everybody, strippers, prostitutes. I had a really, really big portion of my clientele was in the Air Force because Nellis Air Force Base is in Vegas. So, girl, listen, make y'all look super bad. Listen, I will get on the pole first before I do hair again for a living. You hear me? I'm lying. I'm not gonna get on no pole, but I will work at McDonald's something. I'm not, no. The last time I told y'all what happened the last time I went. So I'm not gonna tell the story again because I know most of y'all already know the story. But y'all remember last year, was that last year? Yes, last year I was like, okay, I'm gonna do hair again part-time. I did it for 2 days and I said I will never do it again. And y'all all remember that story. If y'all don't, be like, Sing, tell the story again. And I'll tell it at the end. Sounds like a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah. And then think about it. If I'm booked for 4 months in advance, that means I can't do anything. I'm booked for 4 months in advance. So then when that 4 months is up, another 4 months come and I'm booked for those 4 months in advance. Like, so I'm always, yeah, it's like the song that never ends. But it was a horror song. Anytime a professional told me to stop doing something, I did so. Well, you are one, and your love is the one in a million. because most women are not like that. I love the art form of doing hair, but I love myself more. So I can't lie and say that a small percentage of me, like 20% of me, wants to come back because I love the art form of doing hair, but the other 80% remembers what happened the last time I said I was going to come back after 5 years of not doing it. And hell no. Another YouTuber stylist, a real stylist like you, also left the chair citing some of the same concerns that you had. I wish that didn't happen to you. Me too, but hey, I'm sorry, and I hope if the shoe don't fit, then I'm not talking to you. But a lot of black women are their worst enemy. Like everybody complains about there being no cosmetologists. When for the last 10, 12 years, y'all been saying fuck us, and YouTubers and Team Natural people are better. So now that we all left, why is everybody complaining that there are no hairstylists when y'all told us that y'all didn't need us anymore? Why is everybody complaining about there always being new hair products on the market for black women when y'all complained that there were not enough products for you? They've literally given y'all everything that y'all want. Everything that you asked for, you've gotten. You just don't like what you've asked for. You just didn't understand what you were asking for. Like the wax lady said, please stop using sugar scrub. Listen, use a brush instead. Oh, listen. Listen. I'll definitely need No, I definitely need cosmetologists. Don't need Instagram influencers pushing hair care when they don't have any education. But that's what y'all asked for, though. That's what y'all asked for. I know it for a fact. I still got the videos. All of the videos that I'm reposting now, that's what. Give me a two if y'all want me to start. No, don't say give me a two because I'm gonna forget once I get to it. I'm gonna be like, what did I ask y'all for a two for? Just be like, yeah, see, and add some of the comments. I'm gonna start adding some of the comments from the videos. A lot of times I don't add the comments because a lot of y'all that's on here on my channel now being nice to me now, some of y'all were the same women calling me bitches and hoes when I was saying that I don't support rice water and apple cider vinegar. I have an extremely photographic memory. Like if certain people y'all notice I be skipping over their comments and stuff, is because I recognize their faces from them calling me crazy and calling me out of my name and saying crazy shit to me when I made videos before. And try Jesus, don't try me because I don't do that. I don't play that shit. Like I forgive, I guess, but I don't forget. Like we don't, you don't know. When somebody shows me who they are, I believe them. So whatever energy you had before, keep that. I don't go by the YouTubers for hair care. I go by actual hairstylists in person or on YouTube. Love your channel. Very informative. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm about to start printing some orders. I hope it don't be too loud. I'm about to start packing orders. I just want to come on live with y'all first because we're shipping orders today, guys. So everybody who ordered who hasn't got a tracker number yet, you will have tracker numbers by the end of the day. You ever do a video for a cosmetologist or aspiring cosmetologist? Um, I'm just being really honest. Filming and editing takes so long, and because of the way that the YouTube algorithm is, y'all are not interested in videos like that. So I'll spend hours doing it, and then it'll be like 73 people that'll watch it, and then that'll be it. So uh I'm gonna have a new course coming soon for people who already have a cosmetology license. I'm not being rude or disrespectful, but if you're aspiring, go to cosmetology school. If you're an aspiring cosmetologist, go to cosmetology school. And then the education that I give are for people who already cosmetology license. So thank God. I made a decision to stop flat ironing until I get more practice on the mannequin. Good job. Yeah, all hair has the same physical and chemical properties. Thank you. But y'all are so free that y'all choose change. Like slavery's over, all that's over. You're like, no, but I'm still black. And We still need segregation. Segregate the hair salon. It's like, oh my God. Everybody has a cuticle, a cortex, and a small percentage of people don't have a medulla. Everybody has a sebaceous gland and a sweat gland. The only difference is the amount of sulfur to sulfur linkages within everybody's cortex and the size of the follicle. That's it. It's not that Asian hair grows faster, but their hair is the straightest, so they don't run into all of the other mechanical damage issues that everybody else runs into. So they're able to retain length faster, and their diets are 10 times better than everybody else's. So they don't have as many things slowing down the rate in which their gut and their microbiome can produce keratin, which is can produce biotin, which is what your hair, skin, and nails are made of. Keratin is all produced within the gut. So it's not that their hair grows faster, their diet is better, so their body can produce more within the microbiome, and they shampoo their hair more, they're cleaner. Like there is a lot of properties that they don't follow that a lot of people with shorter hair or that have problems with their hair follow. Women, like Asian women have the longest hair, point blank, period, right? And most Asian women wash their hair every day. So you have the women on the planet with the longest hair wash their hair every day, and the women with the shortest hair washing it once a month or a couple of times a month. It's very easy to see why certain women don't have long hair. It's so like it don't take a rocket scientist to see it. When you asked about if she calmed it down, that made me giggle. Funny how we fail to use common sense in the face of lies. It's like it's she just combed it down. Like, oh my God, just a comb. My nigga, just a comb. So the people who don't use combs and brushes got dry hair. The women who have the most oil production, the shiniest hair, the longest hair are always combing their hair. But the women who don't use fucking combs and brushes have dry hair. Like, oh my God. Like it's and that's what's frustrating because we look so dumb. Like we look so dumb. And then we get offended. Like, oh my God, she's calling us stupid. I don't talk to soft women. I'm not calling you stupid. I don't know you personally. I can't see you. You can't even see me. I don't know you. Girl, I don't know what type of deodorant you use. I don't know what type of tissue you use. I don't know nothing about you. Ain't nobody calling you dumb. But if you believe that without sitting down and using your common sense, I'm calling your patterns and your decision making dumb because it is. And if you don't like it, then change it because it's dumb. I appreciate you even more, beautiful. Most black women I know with long hair is always blown out straight. Yeah. Then when you ask how they got long hair, they say nothing. Exactly. But then Team Nash will be like, no, she lying. It's just genetics. Yeah. So if they tell any woman who says I don't do nothing but use shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, they only response is, oh, it must be your genetics. It's genetics then. And you know what I say? It's ignorance. You're ignorant. Any woman whose response to another woman with long hair, if their answer is genetics, that is a ignorant person. I'm sorry. And if you don't like it, stop being ignorant and go educate yourself and only speak on things that you know because that's not true. It's not. Because guess what? There are women who every woman that is Asian, every woman that's Caucasian, every woman that is Hispanic does not have healthy hair. They have people in their race that have really unhealthy and damaged hair too. And guess what? They are people who are lazy. They are people who don't shampoo their hair like they're supposed to. There are people who overuse dry shampoo. There are people who color their hair too much themselves. There are people who follow incorrect routines and patterns just like y'all do. The difference is there is only about I'm gonna say about 30% of them 30% of other races that don't follow directions, whereas in the Black community, it's about 30% that listen. It's only about 30% of y'all that actually listen and follow the rules and read the directions. Only 30%. So if you out here and you like, I follow directions, my love, you are part of the 30%. I did not walk away from $11,000 a month on YouTube and almost that same amount a month doing hair with my clients because of only a very small percentage of women. No, the majority of y'all do not listen. The majority of y'all are a problem. And the same issues that I left the hair industry for 7 years ago are still running rampant right now as we speak. It's even worse now than it was when I left. Sliding down the pole slow, dropping down low into the splits, baby, dropping it low. Somebody come get her. She doesn't like a stripper. That's what y'all gonna be saying before y'all say, "Ooh, see him back doing hair. See, ain't got a shop." Nope. Way before that happened, it's gonna be like, somebody come get us. Since dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. She's drinking all that liquor. I'm dead ass serious. Chocolate. It's screwed up. Hey. Somebody come get her. Oh, you want me to tell the story again? Oh, man. There's only a couple people that said that. Okay, one more time. Let's do fives. If you want me to tell the story about why I'm not doing hair no more after I came back and then left again, because you never heard it, give it a five. Because I think some of y'all just want me to say it one more time. Give me a five if you want me to tell the story again. I'll tell it. Yeah. Can clarify shampoo be used every 2 weeks? No, baby, only use that once a month. Let's learn from each other. Let's learn from each other. Listen. I did not learn how to round brush from a Black person. I learned how to round brush from a white man named Mr. Angelo. Cynthia, come here, honey. Yes, honey. No, girlfriend. Let me tell you how to do it. Sit down. Give me the brush. Like, Mr. Angelo, why are you talking like that? Hey, do you want to learn or no? Like, man, watch out. First, you take it like this. And then you move it down. Keep your straight without you splitting a little her. Join the 7-day challenge. Boo, I hear so that in there. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stream. Okay. All right. I'll tell the story before since you're new. Okay, so what had happened was y'all know I stopped doing hair, blah blah blah. I'll leave the video link in the description box of this video so y'all can like get caught up on me stopping doing hair and why and blah 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 all that because I already made a video. But what happened was I really love doing hair, so I was still like a crackhead. Not that I know how crackheads feel because I never did crack, but just equivalent to what I would think a crackhead would feel like if they really miss doing crack. So sorry. so so I ended up deciding, okay, I'm gonna do a pop-up. So I did a pop-up, put up for 2 days, was booked up within the first like 12 hours of the pop-up. Everything was cool. And so then what had happened was it was one last person. Oh Lord, my eyes getting itchy just thinking about telling the story. It was one person, and the way that it worked after they request the appointment and stuff, they had to like answer a couple questions just to make sure they wasn't crazy. Yeah, yeah. And she had answered the questions, but she paid her deposit late at night, like well in the morning. She paid her deposit at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, right? So then that same day, me and my mom had got up to go to the grocery store like super early. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. So, girl, anybody, I'm not checking my phone at 6 o'clock in the morning. So by the time me and my mom get back from grocery shopping, because we hit up like 3, 4 stores. That's why me and my mama go, because my husband don't be having time for the bullshit. So anyway, we get back or whatever, and I look at my phone, and all I saw was the deposit was paid, right? So the deposit was paid, so I hurried up, confirmed the appointment, and the second that I confirmed the appointment, everything is on like an automatic service. So sent out the address, blah 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 blah. So I get done putting up the groceries, go upstairs and minding my business. And then next thing I know, no, I was in the backyard. So I light up, or you know what I'm saying? I was minding my business. And next thing I know, I look down at my phone. I mean, I'm looking at my emails, and I got like, 10 or 11 messages, right? I got like 10 or 11 messages. Yeah, minding my business. So I got like 10 or 11 different messages or whatever from the same lady who paid the deposit. So it was like she paid the deposit at like 4 something in the morning. And then after that, it was probably like every 15 minutes. She was like, really, send out a scammer? Really? You gonna just scam? Like, I'm talking so many different messages. Like, it had to be about 20 different messages. But this is all between like 4:30 a.m. and probably like 9. Yeah, it was probably like 9, 8 or 9, because we would get back before 10 o'clock. So it wasn't 10 o'clock yet. So this, like I said, between 4 a.m. and 9 in the morning. Not to mention, this is on the weekend. This is on a freaking Saturday. So most businesses aren't even open on Saturdays. So 4 a.m. to 9. So I'm sitting down at 9, and I look at her, and I don't play that shit. Especially, I need y'all to remember, at this point, I have not been behind a chair in like 5 or 6 years at this time. So this is going to be my first time holding a round brush or a blow dryer or doing anybody's hair in like 5 to 6 years. Okay. So anyway, so I don't know where y'all from, but I don't play that. I don't tolerate disrespect in any way, shape, or form. So before I even responded, I refunded her back that $300 for her deposit. No, her deposit was $300, but that was the appointment. Anyway, however the freak much her deposit was, refunded her back. Her girl, you are not ready. On a scale from 1 to 10, we are at fucking level 4.5. Do you hear me? We are not even there yet. This is the beginning of the story, Valley. Girl, listen, girl. I just took my glasses off. So y'all about to think I'm making this up. My mama not even here. I swear to God, I will call my mama if you don't believe me. So canceled the appointment, sent her an email and was like, hey, basically in so many words, I sent her a message there, girl, I don't know who the fuck you talking to, but I don't get down like that, and I don't tolerate disrespect. So good luck in your endeavors. You already got your deposit. Go and find somebody else to do your hair by. So I kept minding my business. You know what I'm saying? I was in a good mood. Next thing I know, and that's what messed it up, because when I first read it, I had just lit up. But by the time I was done in my backyard, you know, I was in a great mood. And that's what messed me up. So anyway, so I got upstairs, looked at my phone again, because I decided I wasn't looking at it while I was outside, and looked at my phone again. She sending me this long ass apology message. Swear to God, I put this on my daddy ashes. She sent pictures of her daughter. And in the message, she was like, my daughter has special needs. My daughter is slow. I am repeating to you what this woman said to me. I'm not making fun of this woman. You can't see me, and I'm very animated, and I'm going to make the same sounds that I heard. I am not being rude, and I'm not making fun of anybody or anybody's mental disorder. I don't like the mother. The daughter was fine, but you cannot see me, so I am going to be very animated. Don't be drinking anything. Buy electronics. So, like I said, give her back the deposit. She sends me a message apologizing. I'm so sorry. That was not me. That was my daughter. She has special needs, and sometimes she gets angry and she can't handle her emotions and this and this and that. And so initially, I'm not being funny. Like, do y'all remember Comic View? Arnett J, like, oh, you motherfucker. So that's what I thought of. And then I had an Uncle Greg that had special needs that used to be cussing at people. My Uncle Greg used to chase us around with turds. Not okay. But I was like, okay, all right, I'm not gonna be mean. Plus, I was feeling good. All right. So anyway, so I felt bad. So I was like, oh, okay, like just make sure you able to control her, blah, 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 this and that. Went ahead, sent her another link. She paid the deposit, everything was cool. So Lord help me. So I get the, and mind you, she was my first day back. My first two clients, they was cool or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, it was still draining because when people come in for hair appointments, they also think it's a counseling session, so they would just dump like all of their emotions and stuff. But anyway, that whatever. So it was cool, but then she comes in. So I had never met the girl or her mother. Again, do not get mad. Don't get offended. I'm just you can't see me. I'm not making fun of anybody. And if you sensitive, please leave because I don't know how else to give y'all this. This is what happened. So the lady walks in. As she walks in, I'm finishing up a client. She was probably about 20 minutes, about 15 minutes early. So she walks in and I see her walk in and I see her daughter. Now her daughter is older than me. Well, yeah, her daughter's like 2 years older than me, but she has the mind of like a 5-year-old, right? Okay. But I need y'all to remember, right? I need y'all to remember. She told me that her daughter, that has the mind of a 5-year-old, is the one who was calling me out of my name and cussing at me and all of this stuff. Okay. Okay. So she walk in, she's like, hey, see, where do I sit? So I was like, hey, like, go ahead, sit over there, baby. So everything was cool. She comes to the chair. She comes to sit down. I go to drape her daughter. And when I tell her daughter to come sit down, she goes, where? Right here? Can I bring book? Can I bring my And then I didn't have a problem with her daughter, but I was putting stuff together in my head and I'm looking at her like, this is the same girl that you was saying. But I'm like, whatever, okay. And so I started draping her and stuff. And so I'm talking to her, asking her questions because I've been doing this for a long time and I have had clients that have had special needs. So I know how to talk to people. Like, what? But the way she described her daughter and the way her daughter really was, it was night and day. So I had to start talking to her like I talked to my daughter, how I used to talk to my daughter. My daughter's 12 now, was 11 at the time, but like literally like, okay, baby, put your head like this, put your head like this. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying not to get irritated because she's my last client. But even my mom was there, and my mom was even looking at me like, what is going on? Like, this can't be the same little girl. So anyway, we get her to the chair, not little girl, grown woman. I get her back to the shampoo bowl. I lean her hair back, turn the water sprinkler on. I need y'all to remember. I need y'all to remember. I have not done hair in 7 years. Okay, in 7 years at this point, 6 years at this point. I turn the water on, touch her hair. All I hear is, Mama, I'm scared. Mama, I'm scared. She trying to drown. She trying to kill me. Mommy, mommy, I'm scared. Mommy, I'm scared. I'm scared. Hey, so there was a dude. Well, the shop that hosts me. Like, if I wanted to do hair right now, the shop that I would go do hair at. She also rents the back of her shop to like they YouTubers. I forget what type of YouTube stuff they do, but they use that whole back part of her salon for like content and filming and all that. So he came out from the front. He came out from the back and was like, "Is everything okay?" And I just shook my head up and down. His eyes got big, and he turned around and went in the back. She was like, "Who's that? I'm scared. That's a white man. I'm scared of them. I'm scared." But her I'm scared, it wasn't like mean, like irate. Like I said, I had my Uncle Greg, oh fuck you, motherfucker. My Uncle Greg was be throwing stuff at us. Like it wasn't like that. Her mind was like the mind of a child. So the mom was just like, girl, shut up, shut up. And I'm looking at her, I was like, okay, I got her. And so then I was able to control the situation. I told her, I said, okay, I was like, girl, you said you want your mama to take you to Tarjay after this. If you said you want to go to Tarjay after this, if you don't stop screaming, your mom ain't gonna take you to Tarjay. She was like, she ain't gonna take me to Tarjay. I said no, and I was like, and you know what you should get when you go to Tarjay? She was like, what? I was like, you need to get you some of those honey barbecue chips. The honey barbecue? I said yes, girl, get you some honey barbecue chips. And I started talking to her like that, and then it was distracting her. So then we got over to the chair, and then once we got over to the chair, then mom started showing her true colors. Like she started telling all of her business about her family and just all types of crazy shit, right? So the longer she's over there talking, she's kind of talking my mom to death, but I'm talking to the girl, right? I'm talking to the little girl. Well, not the little girl because she was older than me, but you know what I mean. She just put all her mama business on blast. She said, yeah, my mom said my mama lied on me. She tell you it was me cussing you. I don't even know how to spell cussing words. She was cussing at you. She was calling you B words. She called you bitches. My mama called you bitches. And I was just looking at her like, well, I said, your mama, what your mama said? She was like, your mama, shh, don't say nothing. Why you being so loud? That's what she was screaming. Why you being so loud? Trying to tell my mama that you was calling her bitches. Why you being so loud? So we just have to play it off. She was like, girl, she been just saying stuff. Like, she just be saying stuff, but you could tell. So anyway, I get done doing her hair. As I'm doing her hair, the mom was trying to like go back and forth with me, not in a negative way, but like, oh, can't you do my hair right now? Can you do my hair? Can you do like all of that back and forth? So then, make a long story short, her hair was done. Her hair was cute. Got the video on my YouTube channel. And I actually didn't use the audio for it because I didn't want her to be embarrassed. Because if I would have used the audio, y'all would have heard the conversation. In the video, she was like, my mama called you stupid. My mama said you a stupid girl. My mama called you stupid. And she said you dumb. Oh, like, and I just didn't want people making fun of her because I really, really liked the daughter. So anyway, when I was done with her anyway, and I made a decision that day, like I'm good off doing hair, I'm straight. But then to make matters worse, when I woke up the very next morning, I had long text messages from her like, oh, I heard my daughter talking about telling you what it was, and you can believe wherever you want to believe. And I told her, I was like, well, honestly, to be real, it was very clear that it was not your daughter that said that, but you. And I told her, like, off rip, I'm not doing business with you in the future, period. Because she was like, I'm sorry, I heard my daughter say that, but I do really like you, and I do really still want to get my hair done. And I was like, no, I'm not doing no business with you. Like, I told her basically in so many words, I told her that I thought it was foul for you to blame that on your daughter who can barely form sentences. Like, she definitely did not send me all of that. And the messages that she was blaming on her daughter, the way that the sentences and the everything was formulated, there's no way her daughter wrote that. No way. No way. Even the words and the way there's no way her daughter wrote that out. No way. And then, anyway, told her that, and I was like, "Good luck in all of your endeavors, but I'm good." Then she sent me all of these messages and was like, "Uh, she hoped that the devil ends my business, and she hopes that all of the devil's attacks on me go through, and all of this." And mind you, that was like that was after 6 years of me not doing hair. The first day I went back, there's nothing anybody can say to me to make me go do hair again. I love y'all so much, but I will help from my house. I am okay. Like there is no amount of money that anybody could give me. And then come to find out, y'all might think I'm making it up. Come to find out, because the very next day was a day full of all of my regulars, right? I only had three or four people the next day. One of them was one of my regulars, right? And come to find out, it was her auntie. It was her freaking auntie. Girl, just, mm, mm-mm. What about all the YouTubers with hair growth videos? Child showing the whole routine and stuff. Meanwhile, they bought, girl. I don't know, girl. I don't be watching them. I really don't. Not in a way like, oh, they dusty, but I'm a scientist and a licensed cosmetologist. Why would I watch girls' videos with girls painting their hair? Why would I do that? Sounds like the lady needed a nap. Yeah. Poor Ting Ting. She wasn't traumatized. She was the scammer. She was the scammer. Nobody scammed her. She wasn't traumatized from being scammed with the high water pens. Armitage J was a fool. Exactly. Imagine lying to get your appointment back. Yeah, that's what happened. She's an advanced 5-year-old doing all that cussing and don't know where to sit. But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't her. It was not her. Cause the one, like, I'm about to be 34, so she has to be like 36 or 37. But she had the mind of a 5-year-old. And she was bigger than me. Mama, I'm scared. How's she trying to drown me? Girl, you got my dog growling at those voices. Sorry, puppy. Yeah. So give me a 2 if you understand why I not want to do it. I cannot unhear this ever again. I know you can't. Mama, I'm scared. I'm scared. Y'all kiss my ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that y'all don't have cosmetologists, but I will not be the one coming to the rescue. I don't know why disrespectful think they can just play in people's face and they should accept them. Like, I'm just not, girl. April Dawn, I'm not doing it. I just refuse. I can't. I can't. And how would y'all feel? Not doing hair for 6 years, your first day back. Mama! Yeah! Mama's trying to kill me! Oh my God. Yeah. So if y'all want to know why I don't do hair no more, that's why. When I used to relax my hair years ago, I learned how to do it correctly from an older white lady using cholesterol conditioner and a mannequin. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what my instructor looked like, which is really weird. She looked just like Dolly Parton. That is so funny. And she taught us how to do relaxer with cholesterol. Actually, when you go to state board, you use cholesterol or gel or like shaving cream in the state of Nevada. So one of my hidden truths. Thank you for sharing your truth. I refuse those word curses cast on about you in the name of. Thank you, Boo. Yeah, but that's why I was just like, I love y'all, but there's nothing anybody can say to make me do hair again because that was so much like, and to not do to do hair from the time that you 19 to the time you like 26, no, like 27. I think I was like 27, 28 when no, I was like 26 when I stopped doing hair. So from 19 to 26, and then you just stop doing hair. And then for 6 years, you be good. Like, no stress. I ain't gonna fucking gonna fucking got fucking sunshine. It's like, oh my God, this is where the crackheads live. Oh my God. All the crackheads are here. This is where all the crackheads live. Yes, they messed it up for all y'all. they messed it up for everybody. I wish I could. I don't know. I have a video on my channel for members on how to find a hairstylist, but I don't know. We don't have like a locator app for each other. I didn't pursue it as a career because she told you to run. To be honest, if somebody was to be like, Sin, would you recommend that I go to cosmetology school? I just want to say nothing. Because I don't want to discourage nobody and I don't want to be the reason that somebody makes a decision not to do something. But I would never be like, go to cosmetology school and do it. Like, that's the best career for you to ever have in life. Like, is it something amazing to have under your belt? Absolutely. I think it's a great trade to have because no matter what happens, like, even though I don't want to do hair no more and I'd rather somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Like, my husband would be going for that, so, I couldn't be dancing like a stripper. I mean, I can always do hair. There will never be a time where I won't be able to make money. Never. Like, it will never be a time where people won't need their hair done. So it's a great trade. Just like it'll never be a time where people need their car fixed. Well, that's not true because they got robots and stuff. But still, you know what I mean? I know I found seeing too late would have traveled to have her do my hair. I'm sorry. Like, and I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. Part of me want to be like, I will come back for you, my fair sisters, my fair ladies. I will come back. Make you super sexy when you go outside to see your boyfriend. Baby. But no. I feel like I would be a crackhead if I started doing hair again. I'm not trying to be a crackhead again. And y'all are crazy. Crazy. Like I do one-on-one consultations now, right? With people. And people stand me up in one-on-one consultations. It doesn't bother me at all. If you want to pay me $150 to sit in my room in front of a computer and you not show up, that is on you. It doesn't bother me. But she told me to perfect color and cut. Now, I feel like y'all gonna be rude. I mean, y'all gonna be thinking if I say this. I wish that I would have listened to my cosmetology instructor when I was in cosmetology school when she told me not to focus on black hair. I wish I would have listened. Please don't get offended when I say this. She was like, focus on color and cut. Perfect color and cut. And you can work in like those really, really expensive high-end salons because we were in Vegas. But me, I'm like, no, power to the people. I want to fight for my sisters and I want to teach them how to grow long hair. Oh, if there's anything that I could go back in time and tell 19-year-old Sin is gonna be power to the people, these nuts is what I would say. And I would tell old Sin 19-year-old Sin to focus on color and cut. Okay? Color and cut. That is what I would tell old Sin. Because power to the people, these nuts. Y'all some crackheads. My husband be calling me Judge Mathis all the time because I always be calling people crackheads. I know. I know. I was trying to be loyal to the soil. We getting money and we writing on them things. I ride for my niggas. I shouldn't have been riding for nobody. I should have been right in there with Ashley. I should have been like, oh my God, hey Brittany, what are you here for today? Highlights and lowlights. Oh, Just a retouch? Yeah? Yeah? No? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Sit over there. I'll be with you in 1 second. What? Oh my God. That's crazy. That's what if I could go back in time, that's what I would have did. Yeah. I wouldn't have went by Finn. I would have went by Cindy. Call me Cindy doll. Hi guys. How are you? Today we are going to talk all about three-dimensional hair color. Yeah. Today we are going to work out the way that you retain length. You guys, are you ready? Okay. Like, girl, stop playing with me. I swear to God. If I could do it all over again. So if it's anybody that is listening to the sound of my voice that is in cosmetology school, you better focus on color and cut. Everything else is gonna come naturally. But learning how to blow dry and flat iron, that's normal. That's the basic stuff. Focus on color and cut. And this is for everybody. If y'all want to go ahead and enroll in natural hair salons, then you go right ahead with the bullshit. You go right ahead. But if you are listening to the sound of my voice and you really want your career to go far and wide and you don't want to be stressed out, focus on color and cut. And do not focus on one race of women. Focus on hair care, all races, all nationalities, all textures, all porosities, virgin hair, relaxed hair, color treated hair, everything. That's the one thing. If you don't take nothing else from me as a professional cosmetologist, do not focus on black hair. Period. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody. Nobody. If that's the one thing, if I could do everything all over again, that is the one thing that I would not have done. A little crack is okay, just not butt crack or street crack. What is going on? So, what type of crack is okay? What type of crack is okay? If it's not butt crack or street crack, whatever type of crack do we got? The crack in your lip when you need some lip gloss. So I would like to grow my hair mid-black. What are the steps? Is it a consultation first or the videos to follow? Join the 7-day challenge. I'll show y'all how to get in there in a minute. Riding for the color and cut. Listen, I'm laughing so hard. I'm dead ass serious. I'm not even trying to make y'all laugh. I don't. Why is this funny? I'm serious, and it like hurt my feelings sometimes when y'all be laughing at me, and I'm dead ass serious. I wish y'all could see my face. Like I'm dead ass serious. Like, and then if you a black woman, you know how to code switch. When Ashley come in, and be like, "Oh my God, girl, how the fuck are you doing? How are you, girl? Listen, girl, watch out. I had 2 different playlists. You better stop playing with me. Like, girl. I saying you help me not feel crazy after entering the industry and dealing with combative people who don't want good service. Tell them the service needs nuts, and you start broadening your horizons. That's what you do, and let them be bald head skittledoodles with no hair in the middle. Because I got too much gray hair for 33. These gray hairs should not all be on me. It's from them. It's from them, girl. It's from them. Don't do it. Focus on color and cut. Work on your Ashley voice. And listen, this voice is not just for white girls or girls from other races. Black women who get hair color, who pay money, who don't act like assholes, talk like this too. The hell? One of my clients, she has her own practice, OBGYN, and she talks just like this. Hey, Sen. I'm like, hey. Hey, Ashton. Ashton is her name, swear to God. Hey, Ashton. How are you, girl? I'm late in here. YouTube, count your days. Not sending my notification. Are you threatening YouTube, Kitty Cake? I don't know what part you came on. Restaurants workers won't want the service black folks, even the black ones. Yeah. because y'all think that because y'all ancestors, because our fucking, oh, excuse me, y'all think because our ancestors were slaves that you deserve compensation from either other black people too. You realize that I'm black and my ancestors was probably slaves too, so I don't actually owe you shit. You realize that, right? You know that, right? And the thing is, black people want to be assholes all the time. But the thing is, what y'all are failing to realize at the same time that y'all being assholes, people are also learning that they can work for themselves and they do not have to take y'all shit. And that's something that people are getting a rude awakening for. And why, if you have a professional cosmetologist that is good, that you respect, you better hold on to her and you better treat her good, because what COVID taught everybody was that nobody has to take anybody's shit. That's what COVID taught everybody. Nobody has to take anybody's shit. Everybody can take care of themselves and start other businesses and do other things that do not require taking other people's shit. Street crack, book crack. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Thanks. It's the link for the 7-day challenge. Yes, boo. I'm gonna give it to you in 1 second. And kitty cake is here, so it's on the screen. I'm late. See, kitty cake done made it to church. She done made it to church, so now y'all got the links and stuff. This the link pusher. Kitty cake be grinding. You know what I keep in it line. I'm telling my age now because I'm pretty sure most of y'all don't know that song. Really deal with combative people for a living. I'm immune to it. I never see people for a good reason. But this is the thing. Even though it was a part of my job for a really long time, everybody can make a choice to say, I've had enough. Like, I don't have to live my life being a doormat for women. I just don't. And I don't have to take disrespect and abuse just to make money when there's something else I can do. That's why I gave y'all the example. $100,000 a year to take y'all shit and 500,000 a year to leave this and not take y'all shit. What are y'all gonna do? I'm not staying over here. I don't give a fuck that I'm a black woman and power to the people, power to these nuts. Power to these nuts. Hey mom. No. Okay. So power to these nuts. You know? That was weird. Hi, mom. And power to these nuts. She didn't hear me. We're off the phone. But I just, that's why I decided I'm done. Like, I don't have to, I'm not going to I'm not going to take abuse to make money. I'm just not going to do that. All money is not good money. And anything that takes away my peace, I stop doing. So I don't give a shit what the business is. If I'm doing something and I get up and it makes me feel icky, I'm not doing it anymore. That's why I tell people all the time, don't learn how to talk to people and don't just make a comment without like proofreading your comment. If the first word in your comment is like, you be so loud when you talking and it's hard for me to hear you, but I really love your content and you really changed my life. I'm not going to see anything past you talk really loud and I don't like it. Block. Listen, I'm not getting an alignment with any of y'all. And it's okay. And I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but I I control what I see on TV. I control what I put in my body. I control everything in my world and in my environment. And I control what I'm aligned with. I control what I see. I control who sees me. I am in control. So if I see something that takes me in a negative space or that takes me out of alignment of where I'm going, I'm blocking. And I'm not doing that, and I'm not saying it in a way like being combative or being negative. No, baby, I'm doing it for you. I love you more than you love you too, because you don't like me either. I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's block each other so we can live life happily. Hmm. I do. Let's make the best. Let's mess the best. Grinding. I was about to bang on it, but I didn't want the whole thing to shake. The whole thing gonna shake, so I'm not. Don't. You know when I keep it. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna put that in the I'm gonna make that a sound bite for our next live. Anytime somebody say something, I'm gonna be like, ding, grinding. I like to grow my hair to my shoulders. But grow it out then. Have it to your shoulders then. Don't nobody care what they like. They can click off. They make listen, and that's the thing. Just click off. It's so many things that I see that I don't like. I just keep scrolling. And I'll be like, you dusty as hell. I just keep scrolling. We're in different careers. I knew it was going to be stressful. That was the job. People would need me if things were going well. But if I did what you do, I absolutely wouldn't deal with it. Yeah, because it's like certain jobs, like what my father did for a living. My father was in mental health. So obviously all of his clients had mental disorders. So my father's specialty was schizophrenia. So a lot of his patients would be schizophrenic. I remember there was one of his patients that was schizophrenic, and her mom lived right down the street from the church that we went to. And she was crazy as hell. And she thought like she wanted to make her dad, my dad, her dad. And I will never forget. I told the story before. We was at the church and we was in the basement at the church. And I was going to the bathroom. And we was down there and I was washing my hands and she was like, you don't deserve your dad. And I was like, what? And she was like, you don't deserve your dad. If you would get lost down here in the church, it's dark. Nobody could hear you scream. My nigga, I ran up them stairs so fast. I don't even wash my hands. And my friends laughing at me because I had tissue on the bottom of my shoe. Girl, I ain't give a shit. I had a scrape on my knee. I ran so fast. That girl, listen, it's 7 people living in your head. And at least one of them, and then all of them gonna try to help you kill me out in the church. In the bathroom during service. Oh no, baby! I got my shoes and I ran for my life. Okay, so I'm very aware that people have mental disorders, but that's not. I'm a hairstylist. How old was I? I was like 9 or 10. No, I was older than that. I think I was like my daughter's age, my son's age. So I was like 11 or 12 because I vividly remember it. I was like 11 or 12. Yeah, sis tried to take me out. This may be a stupid question, but how can we? Oh, my eyes just went out of focus. This may be a stupid question, but how can you tell if the ends of your hair is dry or if it's just the texture of your hair? Your ends are just. Your hands are not dry. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm not being rude, but a lot of the questions that y'all have and a lot of the ways that y'all think is a mentality from Team Natural, and I just don't think like that. So I don't even really know how to answer your question because if your ends look dry, your ends are not dry. Your ends are broken. Like most of y'all damage and break y'all own ends. One of the main things that I hear from everybody is like, "Oh, I do all this to my hair, and then I put oil on my ends." It's like, do y'all not understand that sebum needs to touch your ends for your ends to be healthy? Do y'all understand that? And if you put oil on your ends at the end of every day after you wash it, the sebum never touches your ends. And the sebum is the only thing that's going to reinforce your ends and keep them from breaking. Oh my God. My dream is to get a one on one. Wait, my dream is to get a one on one when I come to Vegas. but I'll be signing up for a consultation soon. Well, that's gonna be a dream that never comes true because I won't be one-on-one in nothing in person with nobody. Nobody. But when my books are open for one-on-one consultations, you can book those. But nobody. I am done. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, I am done. Power to these nuts. Jesus is on the main line, but I am not. So you tell your Jesus what you want, but you do not tell me. Jesus is my homie, not my God. I am not Christian. I believe Jesus is a homie. Jesus is my friend. Jesus was a real one. Yes, but tell Jesus your problems. Meet, have your one-on-one in person with Jesus, not sin. Sin is no. Did she just passive aggressively threaten you in church bathroom fixing Jesus? Yeah, she threatened me. She was crazy. It was about 10 people that lived in her head. It sure was. And then she came upstairs and was looking at me from the pew, and I was like, Daddy, she is crazy. She's trying to kill me, Daddy. And then she ended up moving to a different social worker. Yeah, girl. You just creep me out because you're not even in here, but I don't have my glasses on. I just put them on. Thank you very much. No, that one the devil. She was just that was her only thing. She had a couple people in her head. Hmm. It was him going there. She was then that was the thing is that wasn't even like the craziest thing she did, but I was never supposed to be with her by myself. She followed me downstairs. It's safe to say I never peed in that bathroom again by myself. And even though like people, my dad would be like, "She's not even here." It doesn't matter. I didn't know she was there before. What if she been hiding in the bathroom this whole time since the last time we was here? Her mama don't be caring. She gone. Maybe she's still in the bathroom waiting for me to come back downstairs. No, she was about to take my virginity down here in this church bathroom. I don't think so. So I'm going to. Hold on. Hold on. My husband talking about. Um. So I'm gonna take questions for a split second. Let's do like 5 minutes of questions, really quick. So just ask away, and I'm gonna answer a couple, and then I'll be heading off of here. I see all the short hairs throughout my and whatever you do, when y'all see short hairs sprouting up, I know you're not gonna do a kitty cake. You already know. But I saw a video not too long ago of a hairstylist. Oh, I mean, I wanted to punch her through the screen. And her client, whenever her clients would have pieces of hair that were like shorter along the root, she would like cut all of those pieces of hair down. Y'all, stop doing that. That's new hair, bro. If new hair is coming out of the follicle, it's not going to be as long as the hair that's already been there for 7 years. It will eventually catch up. Like, stop it. So those are things that I see happen all of the time. So just make sure that y'all don't do that. All right. Ooh, excuse me. My hair and scalp consultations are virtual over what am I on right now? Stream. Oh, excuse me. over StreamYard. I'll show you real quick. How to bookle me. I'll show you how to bookle me. Hold on. Hold on, baby. So as I'm telling y'all, she was about the Damon and Money Maker. No, she really was. Like, I like my fish wet and squirmy. I was like, you just take it? I don't know. She wasn't taking nothing. I ran upstairs, girl. I ran for my life. She wasn't about to get me. Oh, wow. I thought that was breakage at the roots, like little flyaways. No, those are new hairs, y'all. Those are new hairs coming. Like, if a new hair is coming directly out of the follicle, you think it's gonna be the same? You think it's gonna just spurt out the same exact length as hair that's been on your head for 7 years? Do that make sense? Did that do that make sense? That if new hair is coming out of your follicle, it's not going to shoot up and be 18 inches long. If your real hair is 18 inches long, and let's say that you are a person who normally has anywhere between 3 to 4 hairs per follicle, but let's say you've been greasing your scalp, and instead of you having 4 hairs per follicle, you've now have 2 to 3 per follicle. And let's say you stop greasing the scalp and you stop adding oil to the scalp, you cleanse out your lungs, you cleanse out your liver, and everything is put back on track. Then instead of you only having 2 to 3 hairs per follicle, if it goes and resets back to the 3 to 4 strands per follicle, then guess what? Those other 2 strands that were not coming through the pore, they're gonna come up, and those new hairs are gonna be shorter than the ones that were there. Y'all, this is what I mean. Anytime y'all watch a video, if they cannot break things to you down the way that I do not listen to them. That's why you ain't gonna never. I wish one of them would. You will never see any of y'all favorite people in my shit saying nothing because they know they can't break shit down the way that I can. Don't none of them want to talk to me. What are you talking about? Everything that I say is verifiable. That makes no sense. And most of y'all got that from watching YouTubers. They be like, oh, those are flyaways, cut those. That's why your hair is not growing. When y'all see all of this uneven hair, when y'all straighten y'all hair out and it's see-through and all those different lengths, that's because every time new hair grows out of the follicle, y'all cutting them out. It's a flyaway. You don't cut off flyaways. Y'all do hair like y'all do weaves and braids and bundles. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh, it's so annoying. Did she do that for? This is somebody's head you're doing. Not a lace part. And this is a hairstylist. I literally just said that. The way that y'all do here is the way that professional cosmetologists do weaves and bundles. That's what I said in a video that I posted yesterday, where I showed y'all the lace closure. The way that I style weaves is the way that y'all style y'all natural hair. Y'all just throw product in it, throw a bunch of foam, start running your fingers through it. That's how we've been doing weaves. Y'all treat y'all hair like we treat wigs. Yeah. I love you too, boo. Right. No, that makes sense. Oh, I swear you're my cancer sis. I feel like we the best people in the world. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like the world should be broken down into zodiac signs. Like certain zodiacs live with each other because I think it's certain zodiacs that it's one zodiac sign that I just do not get along with in any way, shape, or form. And I don't even want to say it because I feel like it's gonna be a bunch of y'all in here. So that's why I'm not even gonna say it. I got a least favorite male zodiac sign and a least favorite female zodiac sign. If enough of y'all drop y'all least favorite female zodiac sign, I say what it is, but most of it is probably Cancer and Gemini. But those are my favorites. So Mainly because I'm a Cancer, Sun, and Moon, and a Gemini rising. So, but it's two other ones I don't like. If y'all guess them, I mean, not I don't like, but every person in my family that I don't like is a Sagittarius. Every last one. Every woman in my family that give me, I just said it. My bad. It just slipped out. Oops. My bad. I'm glad that you said that about flyaways because I thought it was breakage. Lord. Lord, they do it when braiding here too. Yes, and you know why braiders do it? Because braiders are not licensed cosmetologists. Braiders only have to go get a health card. It's literally the equivalent to getting a health card. They watch. I was there when one of my friends watched her videos. The video wasn't even 45 minutes long, and then they take a test on the video. It's about fucking sanitation. Yes. So no, they wouldn't know. It's about vanity metrics, and a hairstylist and a braider do not know enough science about the hair shaft to know that those are not fucking split ends. It's so exhausting. That's a trigger, as y'all can see. Ugh. So dry ends are just damaged ends, therefore the correct. You said it. You listen. You said it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Your whole hair shaft is not gonna be moisturized and then your ends are dry. That's not dry. That's broken. It's broken. It's not dry. It's broken. I put oil, not you. I put oil on my ends. You're breaking them. What are you doing that for? Have you ever seen any other woman who has hair to her ass? Do her ends ever look oily to you? Learn from your sister. Learn from her. She may be another race, but learn from her. Women who have hair to their ass, do they have greasy hair? Yes or no? It's not a rhetorical question. Yes or no? The woman with the longest hair you've ever seen, are her ends greasy? Are they greasy? Do they have oil on them? Yes or no? It's not a rhetorical question. No, so it's nah. Aries, I actually love Aries because Aries be about their money. They be on their shit. And Leos, I love Leos too. Leo, my sister is a Leo, and she will. Everybody need a Leo on their teams. They will burn your fucking house down. Okay, when shit get real. But it's Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, girl. Ooh, because we ain't gonna go there. I'm not going. Ooh, girl. Just literally every woman in my family that I don't like is a Sagittarius. And every woman that I have ever had any type of beef or problem with is a Sagittarius. Every last one. It's just, I don't know. And for the dudes, it's Pisces. Lord, Lord. See, it's from I wish a nigga would. Ooh, from the west side of the wish a nigga woods. Okay? From the west side. And not the suburban side of the west side. Okay? I have nothing but Sag in my life. I love them, but they are extremely annoying. Girl, we ain't even gonna go there. I ain't got enough time. My daddy was a Sagittarius. Sagittarius men are different, but every Sagittarius, all my girl, we ain't even going there. I just told you. Some folks treat wigs better than most people treat their wigs better than their real hair. Most women who don't wash their hair in 4 or 5 months wash that wig every couple weeks. I'm telling you what I know. Y'all can sit here and try to pretend like y'all ain't funky. Y'all funky. I don't particularly like Pisces men. All good with the women. I don't even think I know one Pisces woman, but she cool as hell. But Pisces men, oh my God. My brother is a Pisces. God damn. That's all we need to say. That's all we need to say, baby. Yeah, I asked if y'all notice that women with hair today, but do they ever have greasy hair or greasy ends? No, no, no. It's shiny but not greasy. So then isn't it safe to say that putting oil on your ends and grease and butter on your ends isn't the way to long hair, seeing that women with hair to their ass don't have oily, greasy ends? Just asking a question. Least favorite male is Aries. They'll run their mouth like women. I can't stand it. Do I know? I don't think I know any Aries men. Sagittarius. Ooh. Sagittarius. Ooh, you got that's cause you ooh girl. Listen. Every this is all I'm gonna say. Every Sagittarius woman that I know is extremely vindictive. Is extremely vindictive. The same type of vindictive though. The same type, like a lie, a steal, or do anything to get what they want. And they think that they're master manipulators, but they actually really suck at manipulation. They suck at it. But every last one, and it's both sides of my family, both sides. Lord, my hair is shiny, but it's not greasy. Thank you. I've learned so much. Yes, shiny hair and greasy hair is two completely different things. I agree about Sagittarius women. Lord, I can't do Gemini men. Me either. Well, I don't do no men except my husband, and he a Cancer. My husband is a Cancer sun and moon, and a Scorpio rising. So, y'all can guess what that laugh is. Send out, hey baby, hey boo. Yeah, but I Sagittarius women and Pisces men stay away from me. Hmm? No. And of course, these are only Sagittarius women and Pisces men who don't have mental control over their spirit. A Sagittarius woman who has mental control and who has mastered herself is cool. She's good because she can master those traits, and the negative aspects of the Sagittarius isn't that bad. And the same thing for a Pisces. I just haven't met any Sagittarius women who have mastered their self, and I have not met any Pisces men who have mastered themselves. So, like I said, not all Sagittarius women are shitty, but every Sagittarius woman that I've met is a shitball. Okay, shitball. Every Sagittarius woman that I know, you better hide your kids, hide your wife, and especially hide your husband. Because if he is caught slipping, she is look, every Sagittarius woman I know will fuck on somebody's husband. Every last one I know. Every last one. Every last one. Every last one. Anywho, my brother is a Pisces too. I'm a Taurus and we do not get along. Yes, my brother can lick monkey balls. I mean it from the bottom of my soul, from the depths of my heart. Chris, if your weird ass is watching, because I know his weird ass be watching, you can lick monkey balls. Me and my brother about 10 years apart. My brother can't let go of his old hip hop. We 10 years apart, so I must be 34. He gonna be 44 in March. Pisces thinks that his shit don't stink, thinks that he is the best thing since sliced bread. He 44, but when you meet him, he gonna still talk you to death all about what happened when he was in his 20s. He ain't let go because he ain't been that nigga since then. You know what I'm saying? My brother is a shitball. So, and I tell him to his face. I can't wait till my grandma's birthday. Tell him to his face, Mr. Shitball. Aquarius men are the worst. And I'm an Aquarius. Aquarius. My auntie's husband is an Aquarius, and he's like so cool. He talk like this. He be like, my auntie's name is Yvette, and he be like, Vet, because my auntie, I probably act the most like my auntie. She crazy. He be like, Vet, why are you yelling, Vet? Why are you always yelling? You can't be mad about everything, baby. Why they always fighting? That's how he talk. He just smooth like water. What's going on? Vet, Vet, I don't got time for that, Vet. My auntie will blow people shit out. His sister be talking shit. He be like, Vet, don't beat up my sister, Vet. My auntie's about to beat up somebody in the grocery store because they called her a bad bitch and she don't play that. No, not the grocery store, a restaurant. Her husband was like, Vet, I got your back, but it's the weekend. If we go to jail, they ain't letting us out and we ain't gonna see no judge till Monday, Vet. That's how he talk, even in serious situations. You're a water sign like me. Normally can't do Sagittarius folks. Yeah, I don't know what it is. And I haven't even looked into it that deeply because I dislike them that much. What tips do you have for painful, tender scalp? You have scalp inflammation if you got pain or tenderness in your scalp. I'll leave a video. Safe to say, Cancer Nation in. Hey, like you a Cancer too? Listen, I could feel it, and then I could tell by your picture you got that like sultry Cancer face. Low key, look at you, and then look at my picture on the screen. We low key got the same complexion, and you got that same like you looking forward, but you still kind of got that Cancer side eye. Like, just don't play with me. I am in touch with my emotions and I will block the shit out of you. That's I don't know, I can't find my feet one. I misunderstood the question then because the long hair women, I say typically hair, oily hair, but it's sebum, not artificial oil. How do you feel about Scorpios? I love Scorpios. Um, I love Scorpios that are controlled mentally. My mother is a Scorpio. And let me say this. Scorpio gonna talk you right about your draws. They gonna talk you right about your money. They gonna talk you yo a Scorpio will sell you the draws that you got on. Scorpio had you giving them $100 for some luxury panties, but you got on the luxury panties. And they'll have you pay them for panties that you already bought. And then you don't even realize that you got played until you got the money gone and you realize they didn't give you nothing because you had the panties on before they got to the house. That's how I feel about Scorpios. And my husband is a Cancer Sun and Moon in the Scorpio rising, and Scorpios are. And I'm not. I probably shouldn't have said this about my husband and then said that, because my mama the same way. Scorpios are super freaky, and they're really sensual. Everything sensual, and when I say sensual, I don't mean like sex, but like my mom. Everything she do is sensual. Hi, Toots. How are you? How's your day? How are you feeling? Are you hungry? Do you want me to do this? Hi, baby. Good morning. I love you. Hi. How are you? That's how my mama sound all the time. My mama always sound like a phone sex operator. That's how I feel about Scorpios. I feel like Scorpios are phone sex operators. That's how I feel. My husband. I don't know what else to. I don't. I'm getting flustered. And so we'll leave that there. And my husband's brother is also a Scorpio. And all I have to say is everything that you hear about Scorpios are true. Because, yeah, he's the more so negative side of Scorpio. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide everybody, because everybody gonna be like, Eddie, and Edward, Eddie. So, yeah. That's how I feel about Gemini's. It's cause he got the scorpion in him. Seeing you, Nancy. I didn't say anything. I'm just getting flustered. I know what- I'm so uncomfortable. But yeah, like yeah. Oh, I'm into it. And I think any cancer on here, like I'm like really flustered. Any cancer that's on here knows like cancers are like super freaky. It's I'm sedated and feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. Y'all know that's from Friday After Next. Yeah. I'm the freaky one in our relationship, but my husband be about that action all the time. No such. Anyway, I'm really uncomfortable. Anyway, I don't know how I ended up 5 minutes behind. But I'm an Aries. I don't know why, but I just feel like Aries women always got an intense ass look on their face with a hat. Like the look on your face is like, bitch, I'm cute, but I'll beat your ass. Like that's how you looking at me. Ah, I'm cute, but I'll beat your ass. My mom is a Gemini. Oh, where we go? Oh, there he is. My mom is a Gemini and father a Leo. Lord, my oldest brother is a Leo. Second oldest brother is a Pisces. Youngest. Oh my God, your whole house is crazy. Listen, those are the shooters in the world. All of the shooters. First of all, two of the craziest signs got together and made an even crazier person. So a Gemini and a Leo. A Gemini and a Leo are crazy as hell. Geminis are nuts. I could vouch for that. And Leos are super nuts. Okay. And then they made another Leo. Ooh, Lord, they made a Pisces who gonna talk everybody out of their drawers. And a Taurus who gonna tell everybody what to do and break the whole house down if don't nobody listen. Lord, your whole house is full of crazy people. Your whole house. These are the shooters. These are the shooters. You know the people who like if something is popping off, you got the people who gonna come out to help everybody to pass out the waters and stuff, and then you got the people who don't want to ask no questions. They just you're like, no, don't shoot them. They're our friends. That's her family. Her family is the one that don't shoot them. They're our friends. We talking to her family saying, no, y'all, not them over there. They like, oh well, shit, say something. That's her family. Those are the shooters. April Dawn, I knew it. I knowed it. No, you know, two Pisces women, and you right, we cool as shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Pisces women are cool, but the men, ooh, them y'all ain't shit. Ain't about they can't rub two nickels together. I ain't saying y'all broke, but ooh, listen. Leo woman, Aries woman are fake and messy as fuck. Yeah. Virgo people hate us. What? Not the Cancer men sin. I can't say it now. Girl, you just ain't met the right one. Girl, and maybe mine, cause mine is like Cancer, Sun, and Moon, Scorpio rising. Girl, you my I don't understand how you can't stand a Cancer man because okay, well I can't say that because you got two types of cancers. You got June cancers and you got July cancers. Don't get mad at me, June cancers, early June cancers, or whatever. June cancers are crybabies. The crybaby stuff comes from the June cancers. I love my cousin, but my cousin is a June cancer. My cousin is the earlier cancer, and they the ones that give us the bad reputation. I'm sorry if you a June cancer, but they the ones. It's the cancers that's late in the month. So I'm July 20th, right? So I'm closer to Leo than I am the other side of the spectrum. So the cancers closer to my side We the crazy ones. Like we do the sadness too, the emotion, but the sadness come for a split second. We be sad for 2.5 seconds and then we get real cocky, like, bitch, what the fuck am I crying for? The hell, nigga? And then we go through a whole bunch of different emotions. Sadness is just the very first one. Cancers are crazy. But a cancer, my cancer man, don't even talk. People be like, I'm is he mean? I don't know. Cause I can't stand no friendly ass man. All the everybody face, hey, how you doing? What's for breakfast? Huh? Have you seen the news today? What about those Pistons? Like, go sit your friendly ass down somewhere. No, my husband never. Nobody, people are like, what? Is he nice? Is he mean? Does he talk? And then once somebody talks to him, it's like, oh yeah, he cool as hell. He just like to itself. He ain't, but not no square or nothing like that. Just not all up in everybody's face. And I love that. Nobody, oh no, oh, friendly Mr. Rogers, man. Aries women ain't fake nor messy. We straightforward and blood. That's why people don't like us. That's how I feel like I feel like okay, every Aries woman that I know, the problem that most people have with them, they take the bluntness as being fake. For example, let's say you got two people, let's say it's a group of three friends, and one of the friends is an Aries, right? And then the other two women in the group, they be like kind of beefing and into it and stuff with each other. The Aries can sit in the middle and listen to both people talk, right? But the Aries is going to tell both of y'all that y'all are dumb. So then it'll come off like, oh, you being fake because you was talking to me and we was being friends, but now you telling me that I'm dumb. She's not being fake. She's just telling you that you're stupid. Aries doesn't see friendship as uh uh um like telling you what you want to hear and being nice and being sweet. Aries does not see them being a good friend. Like if you like, oh sis, do I look cute in this? And it looks like your shirt is screaming for dear life and it's about to rip at the seams. Aries is gonna say, girl, you look big as hell. That shit about to break. You better get some pants that fit. Girl, you look big as hell in that. That's why people don't like Aries, because what most people would have wanted that Aries to say is like, oh yeah, girl, you look good. You look good. Yes, bitch. Yes. But the Aries gonna be like, no, bitch, no, you look big as hell. You look swole. And people don't like Aries for that reason. So that's just my opinion. But I love the Aries because as y'all can see, I'm the same way. So I love an Aries because Aries is gonna be like, what you want? Get to the point. What do you need? No, that's dumb. You look stupid. That's not cute. Leave me alone. Laugh my ass off. I'm a Scorpio and you probably laughing because you freaky. Look at you. I could tell from look like you look like, I mean you don't look like my mama, but your energy, like look at your picture. Your picture look like sex. I'm joking. But no, I'm not. It's just all like cause you don't even have your hair on your eye. It's just in your face, like, yeah, you like that shit, don't you? Like not a smile, not like a sexy smirk or nothing. It's just like you, yeah. Like you girl, I got cut out of a Scorpio's uterus. Girl, you mean to tell me I've had a tender scalp, aka inflammation, since I was about 4 years old? Oh damn! Have you been using oil and grease on your scalp your whole life? My mama a Leo, Aquarius, and Leos go hard. Yeah, Leos are crazy. My husband's sister is a Leo. We from the D, so I mean they just crazy in general. But uh, but they was driving and somebody like because it's the D and they was in the city, the hood part of the city, yeah. And road rage stuff. Somebody pulled a gun on them and she looked him in the face and was like, "Shoot! What you pulling it out for? Shoot then!" And they was like, "She crazy as hell." And pulled off. Well, Leos are nuts. Why he sound like a old plies? Who sound like an old oh my he when you say that, now thanks a lot because now thanks. Because now every time I hear him talk, that's what I'm going to think about. Thanks so much, Vicky. Thank you. Because now every time I hear him talk, that's what I'm going to think. Not none of the Aries women I've had around me. They were all okay. Phone says operator voices. Yeah. Yeah. I love Leos. They're very straightforward. They just love to control everything. And it's okay. I just feel like when you know everybody's energy and vibe, you just already know. Like when I'm around this person, she's a Leo, she's gonna try to control everything. I birthed 2 Capricorns and I have a Capricorn dog. A Capricorn is the leader of the party. They are the shit. They're better than everybody, and everybody is their children. And they taught everybody the way. And you should be glad when they walk into the room because the party only starts when they walk in. And when they leave, the party's fucking over. That's how Capricorns feel. Next Friday, yes. And that's how people, yep, get snapped up by Aries women for being disrespectful for no reason. I'm a proud April Aries, and I have yet to meet a fake Aries, period. April nor March. So listen, somebody then triggered our Aries in here. Don't, as you can see, Aries trigger is being called fake. They don't like that shit. They don't like being called snappy. Sis said, I'm not snappy, bitch. You just soft. Oh, I love an Aries. Oh, I love one. I love an Aries. Aries, who? Who? I ain't hard. You just soft, nigga. I know your family crazy. I know y'all are all crazy. Your mother married the one of the craziest signs. She is one of the craziest signs. Geminis, we're nuts. I'm only a Gemini arising, so I'm not claiming Gemini. I'm claiming Cancer, but still, nuts, 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 nuts. I'll explain Geminis if y'all want, but I don't think we. I don't know. Taurus, Edge, Virgo household. That's it. Y'all crazy, but good crazy though, because y'all good crazy though. I already know. I know April. I know. Nobody no. Don't kick their ass, April. Don't kick their ass. You either Bianca, nobody. Not the whole house crazy. Your whole the April's whole house. April's whole house will beat your ass. No questions asked. Her whole house is like, that was the wrong person. Her whole house. Her whole house are the zodiac signs like, no, not them. Don't hit them. The whole house. Oh, my bad. They shouldn't have been talking shit. They shouldn't have been looking over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The whole house crazy. I like Cancer men. I just too. Oh my god. Mm. Yeah, you got a lot of Leo energy seeing. No, okay, so most of what y'all like when I'm on here and I'm like live and talking and stuff, I got a little bit of Leo in my chart, but in my chart, most of what's in my chart is all Cancer, Gemini, and Capricorn. I got a little bit of Leo in there, but not as much Capricorn. Not as much as I do with Capricorn and Gemini and Cancer in my chart. My daughter is a Cancer and my auntie. Oh, see, that's how I know your uterus is blessed. You birthing Cancers, your uterus is blessed. It's holy, girl. Holy girl. I'm like that too, Tia. I don't like my man friendly. Yes, go sit your ass down somewhere. I never have to say that to my husband. I'd be like, babe, smile a little bit. He'd be like, for what? Somebody say something funny? When somebody says something funny, I laugh until then. My husband from the streets, nigga. So no, I'm playing. Kinda. Just a little bit. Like he wasn't like in the streets, like on the corner or nothing. Like he wasn't no dope boy, but like a hop, skip, and a jump away from selling an 8 ball. He didn't do it, but he could have. My husband lived with the dope boys. Huh? He just made different choices. That's not my experience with Erie. Them hoes was fake. Get off here. So I can go cook. My favorite two people right now are Kitty Cake and April. Y'all are both killing me because Kitty Cake is the one who was like Aries was driving her crazy. And April said, April, it ain't nothing wrong with Aries, but I think Kitty Cake and April would be really great friends. I think that Kitty Cake, you just met the wrong type of Aries. I just think you met some dusty ass Aries women because I've also met a dusty ass girl. I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot give the details of the dusty ass Cancer that I know. But and she is a July Cancer too. But I think y'all would. I think y'all would like each other. Y'all just killed me though. Yeah, my best friend is a July Cancer, the 15th. Known her pretty much all my life, and I can't remember the last time she cried. I think her dad's funeral was 5 years ago. Like, what are you talking about? Thank you. Like, my dad died 10 years ago, and I cried before his funeral and stuff. But like, man, watch out, man, watch out, bro. Like, I have a cry sometimes when I need to. I'm not just thinking, oh my god. Watch out. Like, oh, I said to you today, your daddy's birthday. Like, okay, he ain't born no more. He okay. I'm not crying today. My best friend is the Aries. Listen, you gotta have an Aries. You gotta have an Aries in your life. But I'm a sugarcoat though. Exactly. I don't think I know any Aquarius women. My boyfriend is an Aries and he is so blunt. But he's caring. That's what I'm saying. But see, the thing is, people are so used to bullshit and pumping bullshit that whenever somebody's real, people have a problem with it. They see that as somebody being rude. Like even with me, when I make content, I'll be like, "That's dumb." Like it's not. How am I being rude for calling you dumb for co-washing your hair, but you don't co-wash your ass? How am I rude for saying that? That's funky as hell, nigga. Like co-washing your hair is like washing your ass with lotion. Like that's trifling as hell. Oh, we're not tiptoeing around Nathan. That's why it's so much calamity in the world today. You know how many bald head skittle diddles will have hair in the middle if we wasn't having to skip around bullshit. I was born by the rhythm. Both parents are born. So I never got a chance to be a crybaby Cancer. See? Listen. What up? Like my mama a Scorpio and my daddy is Sagittarius. My daddy a East Side nigga from my daddy from the East Side of Detroit, right down the street from Kettering High School. That high school, you get shot in there in that high school. What you mean? What? Like my grandma's house was across the street from a whole house, and I used to watch them. I could see what they was doing. There used to be a crackhead dude that was a prostitute that was paralyzed that used to roll around on a wheelchair. It used to be crackheads that used to come to the side of my grandma's house because my uncle and his crackhead wife, well, his wife, now wife, but she used to be one of the prostitutes that lived in the house across the street, but he got this little rock star, fell in love, moved her across the street into my grandma's house, and then I swear to God, I cannot make this shit up. They started selling fucking chicken and Kool-Aid and all types of stuff out the front. And I used to be over there in my grandma's house on the front porch Crackheads would come up on the side of the house, walk on the side of the window, because my grandma's house was on the corner and it was this vacant lot because it was a church on the corner. And so it was nothing right there. And crackheads used to come up to the side and be like, can I get a 10-piece chicken with some fries? You got some fruities and some Chico sticks? Yeah. Yeah, and the Arizona lemon. Thank you, Playboy. Thank you, Playboy. Thank you, Playboy. I'll be back with about 15 big ones. All right, baby. All right, I'll see you, little mama. And then they be gone. That's how I grew up. So I'm joking, but I'm not. So that's what I mean. Like, where you from the D, like Detroit? Yeah. Girl, you get money around on them things. What up, though? Yes. I grew up on Mark Twain between Curtis and Pickford. And then after that, on Appeline between St. Martin's and Pembroke. Holler at your boy. I'm a West Side girl. Went to Renaissance, unfortunately. Molly, your father used to get in bar fights for sheer entertainment. Yes, ma'am. That sounds about right. Yeah, I agree just because I'm 6'28". Yep. See, you ain't gotta tell me. I already know what it is. Girl, yes, Aries are something great. I love me an Aries. If listen, you need somebody on your team who ain't gonna be yelling and screaming and talking shit. You just want them to pop off. You just want to look at them, get them eye contact, and then they ready to go. Aries every time. Aries every time. Like everybody needs an Aries on their team. You cannot live life without a Aries, a Capricorn, or a Gemini on your team, and a Cancer, and a Libra, and a everybody, but a Sagittarius and a Pisces. Keep y'all niggas can stay at the house. Stay at the house, Shalissa. Well, I won't say that. They can come, but they can't know none of the plans because you can't trust them. You can't. Yeah, Bianca West Coast, what is your sign? Me, I did it triggered. Don't like the truth. I'm a blunt Virgo. Virgo, see, my grandma a Virgo, and Virgos are fucking crazy. Virgos are crazy. My grandma, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna go because I don't want to embarrass my family. My grandmother would, I remember one of my most vivid stories. I remember we was going to Sinai Grace Hospital. That's the hospital I was born in, Detroit, Michigan, and my grandma used to go there to get her prescription medicine. And when she went to go get her prescription, me and my cousin was in the back seat, and it was a dude. He was trying to talk to some girl. My grandma was driving the car. He was blocking the street. She couldn't get past. My grandma be being fake as hell. She rolled the window down. She got her real voice, and then she got her old lady grandma voice. So the first thing she do is she present her old lady grandma voice. Baby, I need you to move your car. Grandma, chill. She said, okay, motherfucker. And then she pulled over the car, popped the trunk. We like, grandma, because we already knew what time it was. She got the club from the back seat of the car, went up to, and she didn't fully break the windshield, but she cracked it and was like, move this motherfucker. All right, all right, all right. And then he moved the car. Yeah, that's my grandma. Yes, April. That's how my bestie is. Been friends since we were in the 7th grade. I love it. That's my favorite auntie is the Aries, and she's what I would call a blunt clut. I love her to death. Yep. I love it so much. I'm a Taurus and hubby is a Scorpio. 33 years anniversary tomorrow. Yes, honey. I don't put anything directly on the scalp. I haven't for years, but I do moisturize my ends with the S curl. Mommy used grease on my scalp when I was a kid. I don't have dandruff or dermatitis. Yeah, you have some type of scalp inflammation. Oh yeah. Oh, so you see what happened with you? You so crazy, you didn't have no more crazy. You didn't have that much crazy left, so you had to do your calm crazy because you got a Cancer and an Aquarius. They crazy too, but they just calm crazy. They had they crazy under the water. You just be like, "What up, nigga? I'm crazy today. What up?" Y'all once the Aries dig up, y'all said they coming up, train to go. Aries are trained to go. Yeah. Both my parents are Taurus. How you know I don't like to be stared at seeing because you were Aries. That's how I know. You got that look on your face now. Like, bitch, what are you looking at? Like Aries, you got a good 15 seconds to look at them and say hi before you get cussed out. So if you looking at an Aries and they see you looking at them and you see them seeing you looking at them, you better be like, "Hey girl, I like your hair. Your hair is cute." Or they're gonna be like, "What? Are you good? You good? You need something? Is it something on my face? You good?" I already know. It don't matter where they're from. I already know, girl. You ain't gotta tell me. Yep. Yep, that's my best friend April. She will not eat if she feels like somebody is staring. Yes, Aries, I love it. You know why I love Aries so much? Nobody tells me that I'm crazy or over the top when I'm around the Aries. I look like a holy girl around the Aries. Oh God, I love being around Aries. Oh my God, I look like a saint. Nobody's like, Sin's crazy. Why is she so aggressive? I'm not aggressive at all. I am a saint around Aries. Sorry, just now joining. What's the talk? We all over the place, boo. I seriously fucking doubt it. Too disrespectful for me. I love you. I'm about to make you a moderator. 'Cause I just feel like everybody just needs the Aries in their life. Hold on. There we go. And then Bianca, you were supposed to be a moderator for Virgo. There we go. I'm cool with one March Aries. After childhood, hoes was jealous. I like kitty cake have to be my you. You are my spirit animal. You are my soul sister. Aquarius women are much like Aries women for real, low key. They almost twins. Really? I've never met. I don't think I know any Aries women personally. I only adore my daughter, auntie, and now seeing all the other cancer chicks I ran across. Biz some charity disrespectful hoes. My best friends in here today is April and Kitty Cake. I just love and Bianca so West Coast. You been my boo. Like I just love y'all bluntness. Like I just like just being around women like y'all just makes me so happy because I look like the calm one in the group. I look like the peaceful calm one. But being around Libras and Libras be like, "Hi guys, I'm chilling." Even though y'all be on bullshit too, on that bullshit, but still, I'm an Aquarius woman and I am dope. Oh, and I'm modest too. Oh, okay, girl, sure. Ain't no issues this way. It is what it is. I love y'all. Y'all are killing me. I'm disrespectful, but look at you, dear. I get it, disrespectful hoes, not personal, right? Y'all are getting on my nerves. I think I think y'all would be secretly best friends. I think that y'all are getting on each other's nerves secretly now. But I feel like if y'all met in person, y'all would be best friends. Because both of y'all are funny as hell. But Aquarius women know it all. It's either their way or the highway. Yeah, I don't know no Aquarius women. Aquarius, we be minding our business. We read the room very well, very loyal. See, now I can see that. Bianca, Aquarius, I can see that. Cause I remember my very first interaction with you here on my channel. You just asked me a question and I answered it, and you was like, "Really? How?" And then I answered it, and you was like, "Hell no." And then you just went researching it yourself, and it was over. And the next time you came back, you was like, "Hey, I flowed down here, and you're right. That shit was crazy as hell. I made it work. Like I like y'all. Now that I know, girl, you from Detroit. What up, though? Hey, oh, we fam, my nigga. Like, listen, yes, we. What up, though, sis? Like, how you doing? Where you from? West side or east side? It doesn't matter. I'm not judging because you from the D, so you my cousin. You my sister. We in here together. I just want to know because I'm a mix. My daddy east side, my mama west side. My husband too. My husband daddy east side is mama west side. So we a mix of the two. So I ain't got nothing to say. I just want to know where you from. Man, I'm far back. I'll find it. I'll come back. After I get to the last comment, we gonna go so I can start cooking dinner. My elementary school bestie was a Cap. I love Capricorns. She mad about people nobody know. Virgo and Gemini, the top serial killers. First of all, I'm taking offense to that, but I can't. I'm not gonna say nothing though because I'm not gonna lie. Like y'all know how sometimes I'll be like, nope, I'm not making this type of content no more and ever again. And then y'all, or I'll be like, I'm not posting nothing. I'm gonna be done. Y'all get another video in 3 days, and then the next day I get a video. That's because that's my Gemini side working. Because one part of me was like, man, fuck them. I'm not about to be going through all of this shit with these hoes. And then the other side is like, oh, sin, but don't choose violence. Choose peace. They don't mean it like that. And the other side would be like, man, no, fuck that shit. And so it just depends on whatever side of the bed I wake up in the morning, what I actually end up doing. That's why sometimes y'all hear me in my videos and I'm like, hi guys, how are you doing? And other times I'm like, okay, so hey, send out here coming at you with another video. And in the day, that's what that is. Hey, I'm a Pisces. You don't have to tell us the plans. We are intuitive by nature. We instinctively know the plans. Most times we don't want to come anyway. We like being alone. But see, that's how Pisces women are. But see, Pisces men, they know the plan, so they try to manipulate you into making a plan to be something that they want it to be. Okay. And then the men think that they intuitive in nature and they try to take that intuitiveness and use it as manipulation. And they are master manipulators until they run into a Cancer because don't nobody manipulate better than a Cancer do. Period. And so nobody manipulates like a Pisces does until they come in contact with a Cancer, but a Cancer from later in the month. Nobody manipulates people like Pisces do. I'm sorry. Love y'all, but no, I ain't speaking on women, but the men's, oh, trash sickles. Virgo runs all up and through my poor little Cancer sun chart. Yeah, Virgo. My grandma crazy as hell. Who man? I know y'all ain't talking about me. Keep with no, nobody, please. No, April. We are almost in the April showers for the Mayflowers, April. No. I will never, I will never love my Aries. She is my twin. Aries women are very sweet, giving, and nurturing as well. Very complex. I live for it. I am in love. I'm in love. Y'all are all crazy. Are all of my favorite people on my channel crazy? Everybody's crazy. Elite, Bianca West Coast. I don't really have any experience with any Aquarius women, but I always hear good things about y'all. Yeah, I can so see that. You as an Aquarius. Maybe I do like Aquarius women because you, and now that I think about your energy, every time I see you, I'd be like, oh, it's Bianca. Oh, it's Bianca with the flow. That's why, of course, you like Aries. Cause you go with the flow, you're ready. And then I heard y'all was crazy too, so it makes sense. Yes, they really do. Saying Aries are just them girls next to Aquarius. Okay, see, I get it now. You're welcome, boo. I love, I love the crazies. Oh, y'all my type. Oh, you and you with y'all crazy asses. You too. You crazy too. Just looking at your avatar, you crazy. You are crazy. I can tell. And then now that I like kitty cake, you crazy as hell like my grandma. Now it makes sense. You're crazy as hell. You are crazy. You're crazy. Maybe your face. It's true. Yeah, I'm not a serious like, cause I'm not going to jail. Ain't no big old woman trying to take my virginity. Oh man, that's some bullshit. But I mean, that just means his intrusive thoughts won. So I'm not even gonna comment on that because sometimes like all of the videos that I'm reposting. That was Gemini saying. I deleted all those videos. Gemini said fuck all these bitches. Delete all of this shit. But then the other side of me was like, no, don't delete them. Just make them unlisted. You may use them later. It's like, what the fuck ever. So I just made them unlisted. And now the cancer side is like, let's teach them, let's help them. And then the when you get really really deep into astrology, the Gemini is the messenger of the gods, right? So the Gemini is the one who like brings you all of the information and structures it, and it's really big on like communication and talking. So when I'm in this mood and I'm talking, that's like Gemini seeing that Cancer seeing don't want to talk. I just want to mind my business and go in my garage and eat snacks. And my garage is like super cute. I got it like super set up and stuff, crack that itch and light something up, and I be like in the greatest mood in the world. Like that's my homely like housekeeping side and stuff. But yeah, nothing like the East Side man. Listen. Oh, so you West Side, but you from the East, and so is your man. Listen, well, I don't know about that with the East Side man because my husband West Side, but then he lived with his brothers for a while, so I don't know. But my husband West Side, but my daddy was East Side, so I understand. But see, because you from the West Side, it's two different types dudes from the West Side. You got pretty boys on the West Side, and then you got the ghetto ones from the West Side. My husband is one of the ghetto ones, but he fine, so it can come off like he one of the pretty ones, but he not. He ghetto. His family they ghetto. They all real ghetto. They used to sell drugs. All I'm just playing. No, they didn't. They all holy. None of them have ever sold drugs or been involved in any illegal activity ever. They've never, any of them. They are all holy. I stand by that. Yes, Aquarius, I like that too. We love to be alone with our thoughts, like our minds. Yeah, like just leave me be. That's why I quit. I said I can't do this no more. I need to have months off of work and just be able to be in your room, mind the business in peace. Like when somebody get on my bad side, that's where they say you better say that shit. As soon as I said I was Aries, she straight going in. I love you all. What they say about Libras. I don't really have too much to say about Libras. I only know one Libra, and it's a dude, and I don't like him, so I'm not gonna say nothing. Well, Kitty damn near dragged my Leo mama. Very interesting. Every time I see you, I want to virtually hug you down. Me too. Y'all just, making me feel away. My voice. I love y'all. It's crazy you say Martin April. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. Okay. East side men and west side men are not the same. No. You better say that. West side, east side men and west side men are not the same. Laugh out loud. Your hubby family must have been from the east because west side men born and raised by only west side would just be cute. And that's it. That is some funny shit. But I disagree because my cousin is about to get out of prison in about a month, and he been in that bitch for 16 years, and he ain't go in there for no pretty boy shit. So I disagree with that 100%. But but yeah, I just disagree 100%. So that part's not true. But there are more pretty boys on the west side than there are on the east side, and I feel like hood dudes from the west side know how to put their fronts up better than dudes from the east side. Dudes from the east side, they straight like right away. There's no poker face, there is no cover, there is no trying to hide. No, they like to fight and they want you to know that they like to fight right away. Versus west side, they put their fronts up a little bit so you won't necessarily see them coming. So I agree to a certain extent, but no, because it ain't my husband, all of his brothers, and his no, 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 they no, I don't agree with that. And then on top of that, my my daddy's east side people, girl, just because somebody on the east side don't mean they'll do nothing because a bunch of my east side family wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. They wouldn't burp a grape if their fucking name was Welch's. So just because you would do it from the east side don't mean you could scrap because I got cousins that's on it. My cousins from the east side will get their asses whooped by my cousins from the west side. So that is not true. I'm sorry. You are not naturally able to scrap because you from the west side. I mean from the east side. It was a girl that I went to high school with. Her name Asia. We went to high school together but her mama drove her to the west side for school. I was from the west side, she was from the east side. We got into a fight. It ain't no holes in these clothes. I ain't never had my ass beat one time but by my mama. And I'm west side and she east side. So I don't agree with that. But I mean, to each his own. I don't think I've met any Libra guys really. They ain't worth 2 dead nickels. The one I know. Uh, Great off to start the week off. Yes, I love you guys. Girl, wasn't nobody. Okay. Speaking of Martin, y'all remember the times you. So that's all I wanted to say. Oh, y'all, no fighting, guys. See, that's the only thing about my crazy girls. Things can go from 0 to 500 so quick. My favorites, listen, how are the moderators going to need moderation? Right now, the moderators need moderation, guys. Pretty on the west. Wait. Pretty on the west east side. Our savage love them. Your hubby fam must be purple unicorn because west side niggas I know won't shoot a shot at a basket. But you know, it's different parts of the west side. And then, okay, perfect example. I got 2 cousins with the same name. One of them still got his sister fighting for him today. The other one is gonna get out of jail in a month. So I don't agree. I do not disagree that the majority of the West Side is full of pretty niggas, but all West Side dudes are not pretty, and a lot of West Side dudes will beat your ass. But it just depends on where you at. It just depends on, like, you can't be over there by like Bates Academy. Those absolutely not. Like, no. The ones by Renaissance, absolutely not. But like Puritan, like PA over there, Schoolcraft. Yeah. I don't, girl, I don't know what you talk about. Cause mhm. And then plus, my husband's father is East Side, and then my husband was like with his brothers all the time. He lived with his brothers for a nice chunk of his life, but that's not even where. No. And again, I know some soft ass East Side dudes. Like, I actually, most of my cousins on my dad's side wouldn't burp a grape in the fucking fruit fight. They wouldn't bust a grape if their name was Welch's. So, girl, all East Side niggas ain't tough either. All right, so we about to head out of here, but I do want you guys to be on the lookout for 3 new blends that we have dropping, and then I have 3 boxes that I have dropping, right? And they are all specialty boxes. One is going to be for hair growth, one is going to be for gut health, and one is going to be for something else that I am not. Well, yes, I can. It's going to be for sleep, right? To help you sleep better. And I'm going to get into them a little bit more in videos coming soon. Oh, and you talking about the West Side Mall because oh yeah, they different 6, 7 miles. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look, so let's not do that because I almost got offended for a minute because like look, I'm West Side, and even though my daddy East Side, I'm still West Side all day. Like I don't switch over. Like I don't switch over. And so yeah, when you talking West Side, like 8 mile, 9 mile, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, they a little soft, but not 7, 6. No, 6, 7 miles. Them niggas get down. Like what? What are we talking about? Like no, they not. That's that. They. Mm-mm. Yeah. You talk about the West Side Mile niggas. Yeah. Oh, they different, different. Absolutely. Yeah. My husband around there. My husband ain't. My husband ain't from 8 mile. Yeah, my husband ain't from 10, 11 mile. He ain't from no double digits. My husband ain't from 4 mile, from 5 mile. So, like, like them Joy Road is like over there. Joy Road, Schoolcraft over the they not soft. They need some tissue. April Aries must have taken. Oh no, you guys, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Cause right now y'all making us look bad. Come on, y'all. Y'all making us look real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Exit 9 niggas. Yeah. See? Yeah. Joy Road, exit 9. Get up off the freeway. There's a whole song. If you're from the D, you know what song that is. That's why she just said that. Exit 9 niggas? No. Yeah. Yeah. Exit 9. Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. West side, exit 9. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've had to tell them. Man saying like ladies, 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 ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Boss up and get this money. Boy, would you do a remix on okay, we about to go. Because now at this point, me and Vicky are having a conversation that nobody else is involved in. Is we're about to start quoting different old school Detroit underground artists. So yeah, guys, let's everybody just state their opinions. Listen, I can't have this is what happens when you get a bunch of Virgos and Aries together. They're crazy. They are crazy. Aries and Virgos together are crazy and they are going to yell at each other and then they're going to hug each other and bump boobies. Okay? They are crazy. You guys are both moderators. You are stuck with each other. So, whatever the fuck is going on now, you two need to figure it the hell out. You know why? Because the next time I go live, both of you are going to be in here and both of you are going to be kicking people out. So you two better get it together. That's what you do. Today is the day that Kitty Cake, you learn how to like Aries. And God damn it, April, today is the day that you learn how to like fucking Virgos. And you two figure this shit out. Do you hear me? I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Yes, at this point, we need a Discord. Or y'all need no Discord. What y'all need to do is head over to my free group and join it. I'm going to leave it in the description box below and we can talk over there because I don't feel like uploading no more apps to my phone because I don't got no fucking space on my phone. So give me like 5 minutes and I'm going to put the link in the description box and y'all can head over there. Okay? Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, April. Yeah, kitty cat, get it to fucking together. Get your shit together. I don't give a shit how y'all feel. Miss Aries, you calm your crazy ass down. And Miss Virgo, you calm your psycho ass down. You two psychopaths together. Y'all done found love in a club in the chat. Figure it out. God damn it. And I want all of y'all to have y'all shit together by the next time we in here. Because ain't neither one of y'all getting blocked. And both of y'all stuck with me, which means y'all stuck with each other. And next time, I don't want to hear none of this shit. I don't want to hear y'all going back and forth. Y'all better figure this shit out. That's what y'all better do. Y'all better exchange fucking email addresses. And y'all better figure out how to be friends by the next time that we in here on live. Because both of y'all stuck. Stuck with each other. Stuck. Stuck. Stuck in a trunk. Y'all, my hater line is the way. Yeah. Ticket these nuts. Ticket these nuts, April, because you're going to have to take some tickets too. And y'all going to both be together. So y'all need to figure it out. Ticket these nuts, April. Ticket these nuts, kitty cake. Y'all figure this shit out. I don't care. Me and Bianca ain't got time for the bullshit today, huh? And nobody else do. So y'all figure it out. Hmm. I hate y'all. So figure it the fuck out. And I'm done talking to y'all. Right now, I'm just about to demonstrate on the screen how to join the 7-day challenge, and then we are leaving because y'all are ghetto. Like, you two are ghetto. Where are y'all from? I know one is an Aries and one is a Virgo, but where are y'all from? Because I know it's ghetto parts. I think Kitty Cake, you's from California. Ain't you from California? No, you're not. It's ghetto places. I know it is. I can feel it in my spirit that y'all from ghetto places. Hold on. I can feel it. Ghetto places. Y'all are from ghetto places. Hold on. Ghetto places. Where y'all from? Ghetto places. Let me see. No, you can't block her. Y'all are stuck with each other. Y'all are both moderators. How are you gonna? No, you're stuck. Y'all figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it the fuck out, guys. That's your homework assignment. Until next time. I'm not about to play. I'm not about to be playing these games with y'all. Nobody got time for this bullshit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, party people. Hold on, please. Hold on, please. God damn it, no. Shit. Okay. Okay, where is it? Okay. So to get into the 7-day challenge, it's pretty simplistic, right? I'm gonna take myself off the screen for a second. So you head over to my website. I'm going to leave the link to my website in the description box below. But you just simply go onto my website and then you can't miss this. This first button right here. It says 7-day hair growth challenge. And then you click right here, and then you just click the button that says get started. And once you click the button that says get started, you then click on the 7-day hair growth challenge. I've already completed the program, but it'll send you to this page. You pay for it, and then once you pay for it, you can complete the whole challenge right here. As you can clearly see, it says right here once you join group discussion. So you're going to click there. Of course, you'll only see this once you actually pay, but you click there, you join the group discussion. If you when you set up your profile, right, on my website, if you have a private profile, it won't add you to the group automatically. You'll have to go over to groups and you'll have to join the groups manually. So the group is right here. But again, you can head over to my website, like I said, and you can just click on the tab that says 7-day challenge, and it'll send you to this page. It explains everything that there is for you to know, that you need to know about it. And there's
Hello, I'm Sandal, and welcome inside the 7-day hair growth challenge. If you're here, you're interested in learning more about the 7-day hair growth challenge and what it can.
So then After that, you can just keep looking through. I'm gonna add more testimonials to this page. I just haven't done it yet. But there are a whole bunch of testimonials, just like just showing people's progress and things of that nature. And then you can sign up, join the group, ask questions, all that stuff. But again, you have to pay for it. The 7-day challenge is not free 99 to have people feeling fine. Like, that's not what it's for. So yeah, I really hope that that helped you guys. I am going to get out of here, y'all. I was joking around, but I really want y'all to do better, because y'all don't even know each other. Like, how are we to a point where we calling each other out of our names? And like, really, y'all? So we just gonna end here. I'm not even gonna address that, because hopefully y'all can like really like this. This is the type of stuff that makes me not. I love both of y'all, but this is the type of stuff that makes me not want to make videos, and this is the type of stuff that makes me not want to make content, because when people come back and watch my stuff, and when other people with different brands and stuff like that, and the people who are out here trying to make money off of us, when they come back and they look in my comments and they watch my stuff, they look at the way that y'all talk to each other, and they look at the way that y'all communicate with each other. And there should be nothing that has came out of anybody's mouth to get us to be to this point. I was trying to like make a joke about it and hope that y'all would like snap out of it for a minute. But like, for real, like, it's low key embarrassing for me, because y'all are two women that I picked to be moderators, and this is something normally this is something that I would ask moderators to block. I would ask moderators to block both of y'all. But like, y'all both are my moderators, and y'all both going back and forth at each other about something that's stupid. And I want y'all to like really start looking in the mirror and looking at y'allself on where y'all take y'all attention in the way that y'all treat each other. Like, because at the end of the day, that's y'all sister, and y'all are sisters, and there's nothing that either one of y'all have said or done to each other that should make either one of y'all that mad, because don't neither one of y'all know each other, and can't neither one of y'all do shit about the way that y'all feel. So y'all literally just online, like, come on, y'all. Like, when y'all see, if y'all, I was joking around, but if y'all see that y'all don't like each other, y'all don't fuck with each other, then just don't say nothing to each other. Don't like change the energy of the live and be going back and forth. That shit is crazy. Like, we grown as fuck. Because so at this point, what is the difference between y'all and Team Natural Chicks? What's the difference? Because what y'all just did, and it doesn't matter how it started. It doesn't matter how it started. All that matters is we grown ass women. And if something happens and you see, okay, I don't like you and I don't like you, then okay, like, just keep it moving. At one point, somebody got to be a bigger person. But if both of us gonna sit here and be children, what are we gonna do? Don't we know that but all of our fucking kids got social media? All of our kids can come back and look at this and go back and look at the comments and see, like, damn, they really can't even speak to each other. Those are the things that I want us to be able to shape. I do not want my channel to be the new place that black women come to fucking argue with each other. It's ignorant, and it make us look stupid as hell that we put this much energy into arguing with each other about nothing. Like, it should never be a point in time where you call a fucking stranger out of her name. For what? That's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so idiotic. And it makes us look so ignorant and so stupid that we cannot have disagreements without disrespecting each other. I love y'all, but baby, you ain't try hard enough. Because if you see something, the first thing that y'all should have did is like, okay, let's talk about something else. Because I've been trying to change the conversation for about 20 minutes, but it's like it's building, it's getting worse. And at one point, as black women, we got to stop and fucking look in the mirror and take some accountability, because we are the ones that are going to be responsible for the way that the next generation turns out. The reason that we don't fucking know how to talk to each other is because our mothers and our grandmothers talked to each other and treated each other the same way that y'all treating each other now. Period. The same way that like our generation is starting to talk to each other all types of ways, sleeping with each other's men, take them, oh, well, she ain't doing it. We get that from our grandmothers and our mothers. That's the shit that's where we get it from. So if we want to change the way that things are moving forward, if we want to change the way that our daughters are going to act and our sons are going to act, then we first got to change the way that we are. We first have to change the way that we are. And right now, the way that we are, it really needs fucking work. Like, let's just keep it 100. Like, it really needs work because it should never get here. We should we should be a better example to the girls who are coming up behind us. We should be a better example. We're a horrible fucking example. Just like our mothers, some of our mothers and some of our grandmothers were horrific examples. Today we were not we y'all were horrific examples for girls. Any young girl that is on here that's under 25 that's watching y'all were a horrific example today. A horrific example today. And we have to get to a place where we are able to control our thoughts, where we're able to close our mouths. If we find that somebody, if y'all energy is not mixing, then don't let the energy mix. Just don't even let it mix. It is what it is. Like, it's cool. Let's agree to disagree. April and Kitty, y'all don't like each other, okay? Cats and April Flowers obviously don't fucking like each other, and it's okay. But did the whole entire group have to hear it? Did everybody have to hear it? Because it was so childish, it was so immature. Ain't nobody monkey die, ain't nobody got diarrhea, ain't nobody doodle on themselves, ain't nobody nipples fall off. Why is anybody arguing with each other? Why are we insulting each other, talking about the way that we look? Both of y'all are bad as fuck. Y'all just disagree. Y'all agree to disagree. Virgos and Aries, y'all are special, and y'all started an argument fucking talking about zodiac signs. Like, that's dumb and it's ignorant as fuck. And we all need to figure out how to have better communication. Cause really, it was weird. It was weird. I love y'all so much, but it was weird. I'm not mad at nobody. I don't care. I just want everybody to make better decisions. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm fine. Mad seeing stops talking. If I was mad, I would have just been like, all right, bye y'all, and then I would have ended it. I'm not mad, I'm not upset, but I just want y'all to do better. And even if y'all not having an argument, if y'all we should never, I'm not one of those girls to like the funny, ooh, bitch, we don't like no. Let's know. I love y'all. Bum boobies. I don't know. Give her some fruities. Share juice, make her some fucking cookies, make each other cookies and lollipops. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Okay. So again, this okay, yeah. So let's agree to disagree. I love y'all, but I'm not having that. I'm about to go cook. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good day. I don't know the next time I'm going live because y'all just made my nipples itch. And yeah. Love y'all. Peace out.